we're gonna hit the button a little bit early today. Just a little bit, but early. And while I wait for people to get in here at the beginning of the stream, since I don't have a stream starting soon screen for my shiny hunting yet, because I want to make a custom, unique one for it, I'm just gonna run around and keep collecting eggs for the moment. Let some peeps hop in the chat. I'm very excited for today's stream. We're all set up and ready to go. We are going to be getting Giritina encounters. We are going to be getting a whole bunch of eggs hatched. We got about 150 of them ready to go, but I want to have 210 of them total for the whole stream at least. So we're going to be picking up some more eggs as we go, but as many as we can get early on, the better, because I always do hit the point where I'm like, alright, I'm going to stop picking up eggs, and I'm going to just hatch all of the eggs I got. So, we will get to that point. Yo, what is up, Paris? Welcome to the stream! How are you doing, my friend? Glad to see you here. How has your Tuesday been thus far? Oh, I can clip? Yo! Yo, if we get a shiny, somebody remind me to just hit the clip button. I didn't even realize. Oh, it's a stream marker. Yeah, I need to do that. I still need to go back and cut the clips from my Dialga shiny and my Phantom shiny, and I'm gonna try to get those uploaded very, very soon here. Very, very soon. Yo, what is up, Mid? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Pumpkaboo VIP. What is up, Tord? Would you rather me call you, can I just call you Tord, or do you want me to say the whole name? Because I can say the whole name, I like it. Tord's Giant Robot. Well, welcome to the stream, thank you for joining us. Thank you. How is everybody's day going? Also have to check something just real quick. What time is it? Alright, in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, we're gonna start. Tord will be fine? Cool, gotcha. In 2 minutes, we're gonna start, actually, whatchamacallit, hunting, instead of just grabbing these eggs. I just want to check something real quick, because I did just set up the membership stuff, so I want to see, yeah, okay. So making sure of something, just checking something real quick. But alright. Here we go. We got, let me see how many eggs I currently have, and then we'll begin. And then we will begin. So, right now we got 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. This music is loud. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, if the music is so quiet you can't hear it, let me know. Yo, Primal Dialga, welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for coming through, I do appreciate it. You're getting a 6 IV hidden ability. Hey, nice, dude. No worries, lurking is always appreciated. A friend is a friend, and a friend hanging out, even if it's in the background. That's how I watch most streams, is I lurk, so I could never hate on it, you feel me? But welcome to the stream, dude. Thank you for joining us, very much appreciated. But yeah, if the music is too loud or too quiet or anything like that, let me know, guys. We're gonna get into this now. We're gonna get into this, and if you guys do not know who Primal Dialga is, I rated them for my first time yesterday, and I found out through them that they actually subscribed to me before they ever did YouTube at the level that they do it now. I thought that was really cool. It was really fun to hear that, and I was very happy I rated them. So, make sure to check them out. They're really cool vibes going on over there. I really enjoyed it. Yo, Tangled, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing? Alright, so we're gonna begin now. We're gonna keep picking up eggs. Let's see, so that's 150. This will be 180. This will be 210. We're gonna go to box 7. We're gonna fill box 7. We're gonna have 240 eggs, potentially, this stream. If we don't get through all of them, if I bite off more than I can chew, that's fine, because then I'll just have eggs for next time. But, we're gonna try to fill up box 7. If we need to. If we don't get a shiny before then. But okay, here we go. Here we go. Time to initiate shiny hunting mode. I just got back from the most pointless doctor's appointment ever. Don't you hate those? When you go to the doctors and they're like, yep, nothing's wrong. nothing's wrong, or I can't help you. It's like, dude, why'd I make a copay to come here then? But alright, here we go. Here we go, and for some people, it's more than a copay, so, like, in that case, I'm already privileged enough to only have to pay the copay, you know? But okay. Friends make fun of me for being Christian. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jason. It's not very nice of them. Everybody should have the freedom to do what they want, to, you know, have whatever faith they choose freely. I personally am not religious, but I definitely am not, I'm not okay with people thrashing other people for their religions. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. It's messed up. Sign chill roll for work tonight? Oh, that's always fun. That is always fun. And I'm glad you got some time before you leave to hang out with us. Always love hanging out with my friends of the Cubo Force. Also, everybody, if anybody has been considering ever becoming a member of this channel or any channel, now that YouTube has different pricing tiers, a lot of memberships are as affordable as $1.99, and I have added 2 new membership tiers, one being $1.99 and one being $9.99. If you go ahead and click the join button below the stream, I believe it'll give you the details of that. And yeah, I'm just throwing that out there for anybody that might be interested. We have rebranded our membership program, whatever you want to call it, as Club Cubo, just because I thought it was kind of funny. And we got some cool little stuff in there. It's nothing too big, nothing too serious. Just stuff, you know, a way to say thank you to the people that are generous enough and able to support me. And yeah. Yo, what is up, Dodger Town? I've been waiting for you, dude. I have been waiting for you to pop back into one of these streams. Very glad to see you. How are you doing? How have you been? How has life been going? Doom. I feel that. See, mid, you get it. I'm pretty aligned with what you just said there, mid. That kind of takes the words right out of my mouth. I love this. I love all the love in the chat. This is a Cubowax stream once more. The Cubo Force has come through. You guys are great. You guys are great. I love you. We are getting a move on this hunt. There's better ways to disagree with people. There's better ways to disagree with people. I don't want to get too much into it if you know, political wise, because that opens a can of worms. But there's better ways to disagree with people than to yell and to fight and to say, hey, you're an idiot for believing this, you're an idiot for thinking that. There are much better ways to disagree with people, and that's something I think the whole world would do a little bit better if they came to understand that we could talk stuff out more. But I'm very sorry to hear that you're having those experiences, Jason, my dude. There's important info in the description. There is kind of important info in the description. I never shouted out. So thanks, mid. Thanks, dude. Also, if you guys are interested in, as I was talking about those membership tiers, I made a community post today with information about all of it as well, which is probably the easiest way to learn. I wouldn't say that's true in every situation, Jason, but human psychology is interesting. Human psychology is interesting. This is something I don't want to get too into on just a regular stream, but I definitely, I have a lot of philosophy that I think about and a lot of things. I critically think. I deep think about a lot of things, and there's definitely, there's usually, behind any behavior, there's other reasons. It's not always like a bad thing, but it's very complex, human psychology, and I've definitely learned that there isn't a one-size-fits-all for humankind. What's going on here? Oh, I goofed. Hold on. I gotta fix my boxes. I'm gonna just leave those there. It'll get filled eventually. What's up, Metal Evie? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing today? Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. You're a conspiracy theorist. I wouldn't call myself a conspiracy theorist because I don't think everything's a conspiracy. But there are certain things, once again, not going to get into any details on stream, but there are definitely certain things that, I think there's more to than we're being told, is what I'll leave it at. And I think most people believe that. It's just stressful, man. It's just stressful being, like, so uninvolved in the crazy workings that go on in the world. And then it's like, I don't know. It's hard just being a regular person and being so out of the loop of these things. And then, like, there's so much that happens. I don't know. I really just kind of stick to myself and don't go too deep into the rabbit holes just because I could drive myself crazy. I did it when I was a kid. Should have seen me. I used to be looking up all sorts of conspiracies left and right, and my dad told me I had to stop because I kept talking about it, and he was like, dude, come on. Tomorrow is hump day. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I have a music video coming up on Sunday, and I'm really excited. I'm also kind of nervous. I need to try to find more additional actors for it that are in couples, because that's like the theme of the video. But if I can't, we'll make it work. But, yeah. It should be an interesting time. A lot of things go on in Hollywood. Alright, let's move on from all of that, though. Let's talk about some lighter subjects. Is anybody hyped for Crown Tundra? I'm pretty hyped for Crown Tundra now, honestly. I thought the DLC packs were $30 each, but it turns out it's $30 for both of them, so that honestly changed things drastically for me. Like, I'm now very, very, very much inclined to actually get the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor. I did a few transfers from Let's Go, and I found out Cubone has been added to this game, which I was super stoked to find out. So, I'm pretty hyped. I think I'm gonna get them soon, and we're gonna stream through those, and we're gonna have a very fun time. I'm not, like as hyped as I was for other, the one I posted about. I don't know where I posted about it on, but yes. But yes. I know you follow most of my accounts, so yes, that one. You hope Gen 3 starters are in it? That would be fun. That would be fun. What is up, Virus Alex Xbox? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you've been having a good day. I don't really give out free Pokemon, but if at some point, if you want to stick around, some point down the line, we will be doing a Sword and Shield stream where I am trying to complete my decks with the help of you guys sending me in Pokemon I don't already have. And at that point, you could definitely just send me in something you don't want that I don't already have, and I will send you either a Pumpkaboo or a Phantom, because I have tons of Pumpkaboo and Phantoms. The story of Isle of Armor. If the stories are good, that's really what's gonna sell me on it, because the story of Sword and Shield, though I enjoyed it, it was just kind of boring to me. It didn't feel too new for a Pokemon game. It didn't feel like it stood out, and I would really like if the DLCs could change that for me. When is it? I have no clue yet, my dude. I'm assuming probably soon, probably next week. I won't be streaming on Sunday, because I'll be busy all day on Sunday. But after that, probably. Okay, let me do this real quick. Gotta switch up my eggs. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? I did indeed do it again. Oops. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. I'm too used to, I got too used to doing it yesterday without grabbing new eggs. I can just do it right there. That works. And that accomplishes the goal. Want to know something I don't understand? If it's not related to conspiracy theories, go for it. But I am definitely not trying to talk about conspiracy theories and stuff like that anymore. My apologies. My apologies. If you're aware of the Pokemon Ultra Sun, you couldn't complete the Pokédex, but Sword of Isle Armor I have the Dex complete. Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh, like Ultra Sun, it was just like it was too much work, but in Sword and Shield, it was just like, oh, I did it. Like, and you didn't really even try. I haven't been busy at all. Legit can't step out of my house. Yeah. Oh, I feel you, dude. I'm very sorry to hear that about your mom. I hope you guys are safe and well, and I'm glad that you guys are being safe, taking it seriously. But yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that, dude. I'm glad you guys are well. Yeah, I actually have a friend whose dad got it, and oh, maybe I got it. No, those are coffee coughs. But I have a friend whose dad got it pretty early on into the whole thing, and he got it like bad, and like I was already taking it serious, you know. I was being safe for you know, my own dad and mom. They're not like super duper like old in the at-risk age, but I was still like, I want to be safe, you know. I don't want to take any risk when it comes to my family, even though I'm sure I would come out on top because I'm, you know, pretty healthy. But after my friend's dad got it, like, it was rough. Like, everybody, like, I'm happy he got out of it kind of situation, you know. And after that, I was like, wow, this thing is real, you know. Like, that's a close friend of mine, and his family is going through it right now because of this, and I was seeing it, you know. Obviously I wasn't over there because of the situation, but I was seeing it, you know. I was talking to him, and it was just so sad. It was so sad, and I'm so glad that his dad was alright in the end. Discord was released in 2015. Was it really only 2015? It's so young! It's so young, and it's made such strides. Yo, we're getting raided by random gamers. Thank you, random gamers, for the raid. I do appreciate it. Welcome, Dark Celebi. Welcome, Andre. You asked me to call you Sky. I remember. Thank you, Sky, for coming through with the raid. Thank you, Random, for the raid. Yo, what's up, Smash Hunter, as well? Welcome to the stream. Oh, nice. Nice, Smash Hunter. I hope you have fun with that Crown Tundra. I will be catching up to you with that soon enough. Soon enough. Not quite yet, but soon enough. Most apps were made like 5 years ago. Like, I know that a lot of stuff, like, you know, Discord, I just thought Discord was even older because it's so developed, it's so accomplished now, you know. It's so integral to like YouTube communities as a whole. It's crazy to think about how long ago Ultra Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out. That's like a crazy thing to me, because that's like, I was on YouTube big time in Gen 7. Gen 7 was my generation of YouTubing, or PokeTubing, that is, you know. That's when I had my biggest consistent following. That was when, you know, I did the sleep lock of Platinum, and Vinny and Asteroid raided me in the same night, which was a big part of that. I met a lot of my regulars that night. Thank you guys, by the way, for sticking around and giving me a chance. I appreciate that. Ugh, guys, I hate to say it, but I kind of want to do another sleep lock. But that's so rough. I know that when I get sleepy in sleep locks, I could get kind of mean. Like, I get actually irritated, and I get kind of like, the stream starts to diminish in quality just because my commentary diminishes with sleepiness. But I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. I don't know what game I would do. That's the hard part. But I really just, like, I don't know where it came from. I was just like, yep, it's sleep lock time, baby. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. Alright. How many eggs we got? We're trying to fill a few more boxes, so we're gonna be picking up eggs for a while. Gonna be picking up eggs for a while. Oh, like this one. You had a countdown to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. The minute I would watch it go down during... That's funny. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was so hype. That was like the last Pokemon game that I was truly extremely hyped for. Was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I think Sun and Moon I might have been more hyped just because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was just like the advancement of 7th gen, and Sun and Moon was like 7th gen's glorious entrance. But yeah, it's 7th gen. 7th gen is very near and dear to my heart. I'm a big fan. I've very much contemplated if 7th gen is my favorite gen, but I still think Gen 4 just takes the cake, man. Platinum, the more I think about it, Platinum is just incredible. Emerald has the most nostalgia for me, personally. Emerald's the game I've played the most, but Platinum is just that game. So Discord came out 10 years ago? So 2010? Are we wrong? Hey, random gamers, I am doing good. Your fave wacky Cubo's good. How's my favorite gamer random? Oh, they're talking about Super Meat Boy. Okay. XYZ was your childhood? As everybody here pretty much knows, I'm not a big fan of X, Y, and Z. But that might be because I missed it. Because I skipped X, Y, and Z and got X, Y. Well, Z's not even a game. But I got X and Y after I got Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So I think that might be why X and Y just didn't appeal to me. But I don't like the story in them either, to be honest. So I know there's more reasons. I'm sorry to hear that, random. I hope your day is able to turn around. I hope you start having a good day. I hope the stream's able to help at least a little bit. Confused scream. That's me. Internally at all times. First Pokemon game was Sapphire. Nice. My first Pokemon game that I consider my first. I owned Red as a very young child, but I have no recollection of ever playing it as a child. But I have a ton of recollection of playing Pokemon Silver as a child. So that's what I consider my first Pokemon game. Still love Gen 7, X, Y, or S. Still my heart. I feel it. I feel it. I mean, everybody has their own preference, and I understand why a lot of people didn't like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And the reason people didn't like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is kind of the reason I don't think I liked X and Y and Sword and Shield. And it's because, like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon changed vital elements to Pokemon. And I was like, yo, that's dope. We get a generation where it's different entirely. Just like in these systems, and I enjoyed it. I loved the Totem Pokemon for what they were, but I did not want Totem Pokemon and Sun and Moon style to carry on. I just don't know if I wanted gyms back or not, or maybe the gyms just didn't excite me. Like, I don't know. I feel like Pokemon has a lot of room to do more than just like, oh yeah, here's 8 gyms in a league every generation. I feel like they could really mix it up moving forward, you know, how they did in Sun and Moon, but just like a generation by generation basis, and I would really enjoy that. If I get Shiny Ghost Dragon at 200 encounters, I would be so stoked. I would be so stoked. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, random. Very, very sorry to hear that, my dude. Glad you are okay. What is up, Zara? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing today? Oh, nice, Tangled. I'm glad that they did back off and gave you a chance to check out this game, which you are now, obviously, a pretty big fan of. My parents were never like that about pretty much any video games except Grand Theft Auto. That was, like, the only line my parents ever drew was Grand Theft Auto. But, yeah, I was lucky. I had parents that were cool with me gaming and whatnot, but I did know other people that had very strict parents when it came to, like, gaming. They were like, you can't play that game. It promotes this, or it's this and that, and it's the devil. And, you know, I had friends. I had friends, but I was lucky enough to never be in such situations. Oh, you were trying to check out, like, the whole thing. Oh my gosh. Your soft resetting for Froakie. Nice. Good luck with your Froakie hunt. I am also doing well. I am just out here doing this double shiny hunt, trying to get this Giratina, which we literally looked for the wormhole for 2.5 hours on stream last night. before even being able to start the hunt. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Good old Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon stuff, you know? But, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm out here. I'm ready to get a shiny sooner than later, but, I'm ready also for these hunts to take a while. We had really good luck this weekend. We got a shiny, Phantom, and the day after we got our shiny Dialga, and now we're out here just trying to get some more cool, spooky shinies for the spooky season, you know? If you do a sleep lock, I will make sure not to talk. Why would you not talk? I would need you to talk. The newest game at the time, and the rest was a history. Oh, nice. So somebody let you borrow a game, and it just made it that much easier. Like, okay, this is what I needed. And now we know that video games do not cause ulterior behavior. Through many, many studies, that does appear to be the case. Every Gardevoir I have, nice. I love keeping nicknames consistent throughout many games for the same Pokemon. Steven is also my favorite champion. Steven is also my favorite champion. Good old Steven Stone. Steven's just cool. He's just that dude. He's just like walking around. I know Cynthia's kind of the same. Cynthia's really cool too. I can't deny it. Because Cynthia's just kind of like, she's fighting crime. But Steven, he's just like, yo, like, he's just so calm. Just like, hey, how you doing? Like, you never know what he's up to. And then he's like, yeah, you helped save everybody. Good job. I knew you would. I don't know. I like Steven a lot. Am I a cat? Am I bread? I'm not bread. I'm not bread. Still have to do math work, and your brain's still rewiring itself. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. Maybe just chill and watch some streams for a little bit before you get into that. Try to relax, drink some water. Because water is good, stay hydrated. Stay on! David Goggins. There's this, it's like he's ex-military, I believe. And he's on Instagram, and he's just really ripped. He's always working out. His name's David Goggins. He's written a book. And he's just a very inspirational person when it comes to getting yourself going. And I love watching his Instagram post. He's always yelling, stay on! Because he's like all about like, yeah, you're gonna want to give up most days. There's a voice inside of you that's gonna want you to not do something when you know that it's like the healthier choice to go do it. You gotta fight it. You just gotta do it. You gotta keep moving. Stay hard. And he just yells everything. Which you guys know I love that energy. I love that energy. Steven is just epic. And he's humble. Epically humble. What is up, Mike F? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. How are you doing today? I'm probably gonna get Isle of Armor pretty soon, random, but I do appreciate it, my dude. I do appreciate it very, very much. Alright. Oops. So hard to do this part on sword with one hand. It's very difficult. Alright. Alrighty, here we go. Back in action. I'm sorry your Switch isn't working. That is unfortunate. I hope you're able to get that worked out soon, my friend. Alright, let's see. Let's see, Andre, if we're gonna... We got 31. We got 31 Giritinas left to go until we see if the sacred prophecy of the 200 comes true. Sky! My bad. My bad. I'm gonna do my best to keep myself accountable for remembering names when I've been asked to. Nintendo is claiming that Joy-Con drift isn't a real thing. What? That's ridiculous. It's definitely a real thing. I've experienced it on so many Joy-Cons. They're crazy. You're going for Makuhita. Nice, Mike. Good luck with that. Wishing you luck with your shiny Makuhita hunt. Going for a shiny Magnemite. Nice, Tord. Wishing you luck with that. Alright. Alrighty. Joy-Con drift is definitely real. I'm lucky that I haven't gotten it on my Joy-Cons, but that's because I've had a Pro controller since day one of Switch. So, like, I don't use my Joy-Cons often, and the Pro controllers are solid. I don't think I've used a controller as solid as a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Like, I know that's a big statement, but it's true. These controllers, like, they're immaculate. They're immaculate how good they are. No, yeah, seriously. In Smash 2, have you guys ever tried playing Smash with Joy-Con drift? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, no, I definitely, Joy-Cons are cool, but I try to just not use mine too much because, like, the thing with Joy-Cons is I try to only use it in handheld mode if I can help it, because that's the only time I really need them, because I have the Pro controller, and it's like, I don't want to get the drift. I don't want to get bad Joy-Con drift from using these unnecessarily when I can just use my Pro controller. And then, you know, boom, now anytime I play handheld, I'm screwed. I have to deal with it, you know? So, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I got the other controller. I'm grateful I got it when the Switch came out, that they talked me into buying it. Because they definitely upsold me on it. I wasn't going to get one, and then the guy was like, hey, we got one left. Are you sure you don't want it? I don't know when we'll get them back in stock. And I said, you know what? That is a fair point, and I want a beefier controller than those Joy-Cons. Hello, sister. Welcome to the stream. You have a Switch Lite? Yo, the Switch Lite having Joy-Con drift, I heard about that, and I was like, Nintendo, how could you? How could you? Yeah, no, Nintendo definitely gotta own up to that. Pretty disappointed that they're trying to... I know, like, it's just business is business. I'm not surprised that they're trying to say it doesn't exist, but I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. We're gamers. We're gaming on their console. It's like, it's annoying that Nintendo's doing that out of everybody, you know, because Nintendo has the leverage of being like, oh, you want to play Pokemon? You want to play Zelda? You want to play Mario? You need a Nintendo frickin' Switch. You're not getting that on your PlayStation. You're not getting that on your Xbox. You need to come buy yourself a Nintendo Switch. And when your Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons stop working, we don't care. You're gonna spend $80 on a new pair of Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. But I also heard that when you do get Joy-Con drift, aren't you, like, I know it takes a while, which is the most unfortunate part, but can't you send it into Nintendo? Don't they fix that stuff? That's what somebody told me once, that Nintendo has a pretty decent program, if you do take advantage of it, where you could send in your damaged Joy-Cons or your damaged whatever, and they'll refurbish it. They'll fix it for you. That's what I thought. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. What is up, Tron Kid? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I think so, Zara. Just from using them a lot when they get dropped, it's just like it's a very sensitive and easy issue to arise, because I've seen it on many Joy-Cons, and it's just like, you know, it's for many reasons. It's for many reasons. I haven't only seen it from being dropped. I've seen it just from usage. It's crazy. Let me catch up chat a little bit. Didn't exist. Why did they accept to repair one of my Joy-Cons for free last year? Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking. So they did. So they do that. Maybe that's their thing. I think what Nintendo's gig is with this... You know what? Maybe Nintendo is actually kind of a... Maybe Nintendo is actually getting a little bit a little bit of I don't know. Let's think about this. Because if Nintendo does fix them for free, as they did for Tangled, maybe Nintendo's like, yo, we understand that parts get damaged, and we're here already ready to fix them, you know? We already offer this, we're fixing them for free when you send them in, so why are you guys suing us? And maybe that's why Nintendo's fighting it, because what if, like, the people suing them are just like, yeah, we're gonna take a bunch of money from you, you're gonna have to give everybody this or everybody that, and they're like, we already have a fix for the issue, we'll do it for free, and they're just like, nope, it's not enough. Maybe, if they're doing it for free, I honestly am not entirely sure why they're being sued if there's already a free fix-it program. I'm confused. I am confusion. Sup, Ray Q, the game? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Very much appreciated. I would definitely do it, Zara. The Pro Controller, I have mine. It's in a wrap. It's all cute, pretty. It's a pretty remote. But these are solid. These are literally some of the best controllers I've ever gamed with, as I said. Very, very, very big recommendation from your boy Cubo. Telling you, man, Doug Bowser. You don't like him, Mid, I know. You think Doug Bowser is like the real Bowser. His name's Bowser. Maybe we gotta be scared. Maybe we gotta be scared. An Xbox problem where they just don't fix things? I mean, my personal experience with Nintendo has been good, but after all this Joy-Con crap, I don't know, man. It's like we're stuck. We're victims of the gaming monopoly. But really though, Nintendo could do whatever the heck they want, and they'd probably still get customers for a while. But like if they started just letting everything completely go to crap and it got overpriced, I think Nintendo would phase out. But the Switch, man, they got a lot of leverage with this Switch. They got a lot of leverage with this Switch. Lucky 200, we're getting there. Oh man. And they didn't do anything about it? Did you like try to send it into them random and they were just like, yep, nothing we can do? Because that's a big issue. That is a huge issue. Pokemon Shield controller with the Galar starters on it. It has red, pink color. Oh, wow, interesting. That sounds super cool. That sounds super cool. I've thought about getting like some of those the wired controllers that have like the Pro Controller button layout and they have designs on them, but like I don't know. I already got the Pro Controller. I put a wrap on it recently, which was like my way of getting a custom controller because I just wanted some color and whatnot, but yeah. Oh, man. Very sorry to hear that. That's crazy. I mean, I don't really recommend this, doing it yourself if you're not experienced, guy, but, has anybody tried taking it apart and, like, fixing that? Because I feel like the button getting stuck down, you could open up the Switch and fix, but once again, I don't recommend doing that on your own. You might be able to send it into Nintendo for that. They might have, like, some warranty that might get void if you do it on your own. I don't know. Oh, you plugged it in at random? Well, at least it started working again. That's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Oh, that's weird. Sorry to hear that, Sky. Have you guys like tried sending it in though, or no? Because like I'm just trying to gather details on if Nintendo really does like, because if they fix this stuff, no questions asked necessarily. Like, if Nintendo's fixing it, then you know I respect that. I respect that because sometimes stuff breaks. My uncle, he owns an RC shop, like RC cars, remote control cars, and that stuff breaks all the time because it's, you know, it's going around on dirt jumps and just getting launched, people are having fun with them. That stuff breaks all the time, but, you know, when he has regulars that are always, like, coming in to his shop for their parts, you know, he hooks them up, he fixes it all up, and it's like, you gotta respect it, even though the stuff they're buying breaks from wear and tear. he's out here maintaining. I can't say the word. He's doing maintenance. You know. So if Nintendo's doing that, cause stuff breaks sometimes, then I respect it. But if Nintendo's like dodging fixes, I guess you could say, then that's not. I don't respect that. That's gonna make me have to. I'm gonna march down to their office, and we're gonna get them. That's crazy. I didn't know the Switch had these many technical issues. That's nuts. Shouldn't these problems already be cared for? Well, I mean, cars break down. Like I'm saying, everything has wear and tear issues. And if they're fixing it for free, I mean, what else can you really ask for? Like, it's released, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, we could sit here and complain about the issues at hand, you know, and be like, oh, well, they should have been fixed. But where do we go from there? Do we just say that forever? Oh, well, I could send it in, but it should have already been fixed. And it's like, well, it wasn't. So, you know, they have to do something. And, you know, it is their mistake. But basically, it's at the point of what else can you ask for? We can't go back in time and have them troubleshoot these before. New Switch models, I'm sure they are adjusting for these things. Joy-Con drift, I don't know how they haven't fixed that. That is like the most absurd thing to me, is how, even if they're fixing it, you know, for free, which is respectable, on new models, that shouldn't be an issue anymore. But like for me, my Switch comes from day one. So does my PlayStation 4. You know, I still have a day one PlayStation 4 that's chugging. And I just look at those things, you know, if I'm gonna buy it that early, then I gotta deal with the issues, and if they're fixing it for free, I can respect it. But pretty much with anything in life, issues arise. iPhone's got issues, you know, yeah. I don't know how else to really put it. It would be nice if the issues never existed, but since they do, you gotta, you know, there's only so much that can be done once the issue is already there. And if they're fixing it, you know, that's the best they could do. If they're fixing it for absolutely free. 1.16? Minecraft 1.16? Is Minecraft 1.16, like, legitimately just messing up all consoles somehow? Like, deep mess-ups? Because having your Switch not turn on for 30 minutes from a game, that sounds crazy. And that isn't necessarily the fault of Nintendo's. It sounds like a Mojang thing if it's directly from Minecraft. But that sounds crazy. I didn't even hear about that. I don't be gaming like that, my dudes. I've had my Switch. I've never had, like, my Switch full crash. Maybe, like, once. I've had games crash. No, I think my Switch has, like, full crashed only once ever, but it wasn't bad. It kind of just, like, turned off and turned back on. But yeah, I definitely get what you guys are saying, too. Like, the issues, it would be amazing if they never happened, if all of these things were more extensively troubleshooted in the production process. But I do respect, if they are, because I still don't have enough details to say they are. If they're fixing this stuff for free, then good on them. If they're not fixing this stuff, if they're trying to avoid fixing their broken product when people come to them with broken products, at that point, it's like, yo, dog, no, that's not right. That's messed up. That's wrong, and you need to get sued for that one. But if they're fixing the Joy-Cons, I kind of, you know, that just makes it a whole tricky situation that I don't know anything about because I'm not a lawyer. I have no legal background. This is just me kind of, you know, just thinking about it from the outside looking in. Just no problem so far. Must just be lucky then. That's how I feel, Zara. I mean, I got my Switch opening day and I haven't had any problems, so, you know, I see other people having issues, and I'm not one of those people that says, my Switch is fine, you guys are making that up. Because I've seen it, I've experienced it, I've played on Joy-Cons with drift, and, you know, I talk to you guys, I believe everything you guys are saying. I just, you know, I appreciate that I'm the lucky one. One of the lucky ones that hasn't had any real issues. Maybe it's because I don't buy many games, And, you know, I use the Pro Controller usually, but, you know, I do, like, you know, once, if I were to have something on my Switch break, then I would have definitely a lot more experience to give into this conversation, you know, a lot more actual firsthand, this is what I've experienced with this, and this is how I feel about it. But, right now, I have to work with what I'm told. Do I have eggs right now, or am I picking them up? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I have been literally just collecting eggs for so long. Alright, my bad. I totally brain farted, and I was just like autopilot mode. Autopilot mode. Oh, I forgot to pick up the eggs! Okay. I got really drawn into that conversation. You're on 1,000 resets or random encounters to Pumpkaboo. Masuda method is, I think, I don't know in Sword and Shield how it works, but good luck with your Pumpkaboo hunt, my dude. I am wishing you the best. I'm wishing you the best. I'm gonna save my game real quick because I've hatched some eggs. Have you switched for a couple of years? I've had mine literally, like I said, opening night, and I've been pretty lucky. The Switch needs to charge after a hard reset, which takes about 30. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I've honestly been like insanely I've been insanely lucky. What's up, Cryo? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Very glad to see you here. How is your day going? But yeah. Nintendo should definitely, though, this is another thing that I've thought it would be more like good faith practice on Nintendo's part, is if they promoted, like, hey, if your Joy-Cons get some drift, send it to us and we're gonna fix it and send it back as soon as we can. And if they really prioritize providing good service for that, really good turnaround times, that would be something that I'd be like, good on you. That is the best solution you could do here. But suing them, I don't know necessarily, like, who gets the money? If they get sued and they lose and they owe money to a lawsuit, who gets it? Is it just the people who sued them? Or is it, like, all of us who own a Switch get money? Like, what's that? How does that work? Where does the money go is basically, like, my biggest question. Like, if Nintendo gets sued, do we get paid? Because technically, we're the ones at mercy, or at, on the victim side of that lawsuit. We're the ones getting Joy-Con drift. We're the consumers. Do the consumers all get money back? Do we all get a recall on our Joy-Cons and get a new, you know, $80 pair of Joy-Cons for every single person that's ever purchased either a Nintendo Switch or a pair of Joy-Cons? You get new ones, you get reimbursed. How does that work? Is like a big question of mine. So I think just them taking full responsibility and offering quick turnaround time, repair services, and fixing the issue and further production, I think that's what they gotta do. We need the shiny luck. We do. Alright. That's like that's what I would say happening. You don't know how random encounter hunting works? The way random encounter hunting works in Sword and Shield is basically in your Pokédex where it says the number you've encountered, or yeah, number battled, you need that to go up. And once it hits 500, you're at max increased odds outside of Shiny Charm, of course, but you basically just want to knock out every one of the Pokemon you're hunting that you see, and then you have a better chance of finding it shiny. And there's a few different ways to go about running into it with the overworld sprites and whatnot in play, so it's very, very, very interesting. It is, and we'll do it eventually. I know we will, but for now, I'm just Masuda method is much more my speed. I enjoy it a little more than trying to learn the new method at this moment. Are they any good, or are the 3DS games? I mean, they're good. Sword and Shield are good. I don't like Let's Go by any means. But Sword and Shield are good. I just like, they're definitely solid Pokemon games. When they came out, that's how I described them. That was like my final review, is this is just another solid Pokemon game. It's nothing special. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing that I would go writing I wouldn't go praising it the way I did Sun and Moon, because I really enjoyed Sun and Moon personally, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But it's a solid Pokemon game. If you're trying to play a Pokemon game, you're gonna have fun with it. It just might not be the most, like, off-the-wall, insane Pokemon game you've ever played. That's how I look at it. But yeah. Do Pokédexters to Combies as grubs, because it says it's hopefully... Oh my gosh. Combies are grubs! They're grubs! It really all depends. Pokemon is definitely, what I've noticed with Pokemon, it being a generation-based game, how it's like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. I think it's just all up to perspective. It's all up to the individual who's playing it, because if, you know, some people's favorite gen is Gen 6, and then there's me, who is not a fan. That's my least favorite gen. And, you know, it goes to show that Pokemon has a little bit of something for everybody, potentially, you know? So, I'd say give it a try, at least, but it's kind of hard because you don't want to spend the money. Yeah, Let's Go wasn't great. That one was, like, different in a bad way, because they tried to make a Pokemon Go Pokemon hybrid. I didn't like it, because, like, having to catch Pokemon like this, you can't battle the wild Pokemon, you just have to catch them. It's like, nasty. Like, it's just, like, I don't know. It wasn't fun. It was not. It was, like, I know it was a different type of Pokemon game, but it wasn't my type of Pokemon game, I'll tell you that. Enjoyed Let's Go. It was cute, but had, like, 0 replay value. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I never finished Let's Go, literally because I wasn't into it. I got to, like, Lavender Town and gave up. But, that's fair. I mean, that's the thing. I understood Let's Go is supposed to just kind of be that cute game. It wasn't, you know, when it came out, I wasn't expecting a Pokemon game, even though everybody's like, this is a main series game, folks. It's not. It wasn't a main series game, folks. It was not. You could say it is. It was literally as impactful as, like, it was the least impactful remake, so to speak, because it was different. It wasn't like an exact remake because it was so different from regular Pokemon, but it was, like, seriously, I've never seen the Pokemon community not care about a remake so much. You feel me? You feel me? Alright, let me... boom. Alright. I'm trying to get all of my eggs in a basket, literally. Dude, I hope they don't mess up the Gen 4 remakes. Oh, for real, I hope they don't either. I think that when they do Gen 4 remakes, which I really hope they do, I think it's just gonna be a remake. They're just gonna do a Switch graphics, you know. It might even be Gen 8 considered, you know, how Oris is Gen 6, but it's a Gen 3 remake. That's kind of how I hope Gen 4 goes. Gen 4 remakes, it's just a Gen 8 game, but it's a remake of Gen 4. But if they do Gen 4 remakes as Let's Go on some randomness, if they went Let's Go straight to Sinnoh instead of Let's Go Johto, I don't know if I'd buy it. I would be so sad. I would be so sad that I don't know if I would even be able to make that purchase, to purchase my favorite generation's remakes, because they would just be so disrespected. Watch your tongue around Bowser. Alright. So it pretty much just served as my introduction to Kanto. Oh, okay, I see. I feel like that's what they were going for. Get the new players into Kanto. And I was like, I'm not a new player, so I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna let everybody else enjoy it, you know? It's just, I don't know, man. I wasn't trying to go back to Kanto. Kanto has been in so many Pokemon games. It was in Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 4. Gen 1, it was in Gen 1 through Gen 4. Because it was in It was in, obviously Gen 1. Gen 2, you go to Kanto after you beat Johto. Gen 3 got Kanto remakes. And Gen 4 got Gen 2 remakes where you go back to Kanto. And then they were like, hey, let's just put it in Gen 7 as well. I don't know. It's like, why do you keep going to Kanto? Kanto is honestly not that exciting of a region, in my opinion. Kanto is pretty freaking boring. I like Hoenn and Sinnoh much more. You could have just gone to... I wish they just would have gone to Sinnoh. I wish they would have just done that instead of Let's Go. You play Let's Go on TV. I am playing Sword on a monitor right now, a computer monitor. Wait, what? Really like Let's Go, but it can't play because Joy-Con drift, and it can't be played on TV unless multiplayer, which I hate. I've played it. No, Cryo. I've played Let's Go on TV single player tons of times, my dude. You just have to take your you can only play with one Joy-Con. But I've played it on TV every time I've played it, almost. Oh, yeah. I think most people would be raging if they made it Let's Go. I know I would. I would be right there with you. We'd be raging on this. Kanto is in Gen 7, because Let's Go Pikachu was before Sword and Shield, which makes it, by technicality, Gen 7. That's what I meant. I mean, you could call it Gen 7 or not, but, yeah. It was in Gen 7 era, rather. Not necessarily like it was so different. I'm pretty sure it's solo. I've played... The Let's Go remake was? I'm confused. I played Let's Go Pikachu on my TV single player all the time. You can only play with one Joy-Con, but... Oh, I see, Cryo. My bad. Could you... I discounted the drift part. My complete apologies. I call Let's Go Gen 7.5. Okay. Okay. I respect that. I respect that. Wait, was that? Oh, whoops. I accidentally counted too far on Phantom, so we're gonna hatch this. I could respect all of that, though. Also, do want to point this out. I feel like I don't know if I want to point this out, actually. I feel kind of weird pointing this out. But, for those of you who might have been interested in becoming a member, but didn't want to pay a whole $4.99, we do have a cheaper option available now, as well as a more expensive option for those of you who may want to go an extra mile, which, you can go down below, hit the join button. I believe it'll tell you all the details of the perks and whatnots. These, just some silly little fun things, you know, so... That is there for anybody that may be interested to check out. Thank you guys all for coming through to the stream as well. We have been streaming for almost an hour now, making pretty decent progress through these hunts. And we're about to hit our 100th Giratina of the stream. Let's see if 100 Giritinas in, we're going to get that shiny. How's everybody doing, though? How's everybody's day going? Are you enjoying the stream? Are you shiny hunting? Are you gaming today? Do you have any exciting plans upcoming? Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Did you use the Pokeball Plus in Pokemon Go? I never got the Pokeball Plus, but it looked cool, especially when I got a little bit back into Pokemon Go. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a minute, though. The Pokeball Plus was a cool enough thing, though. I got this right here. This is a pretty rare specimen for my Gen 4 squad. For my Gen 4 squad, for those who remember. If you remember, you remember. But I got a Pokewalker from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Is it? Doesn't have a live battery, and I don't know if there's anything even on this. And I don't have Heart Gold or Soul Silver to use this with, but it's a nice little, it's a cool little memento. Gonna finish this video soon. Nice, mid. The Pokewalker, the classic. The classic. Whoops. Do not want to take anything back. Alright. Let's see. Giratina, you want to shine for me? I would love Giratina shine for me. I would love it, but I don't think it's gonna happen, quite that soon. Don't think it's gonna happen quite that soon. Playing Hollow Knight. Nice, Octo. Welcome to the stream, my dude. How is your day going, and how are you enjoying your Hollow Knight gameplay experience? Hey, that's cool. That's cool, Zara. We got Pokewalker Squad out here. Yeah, I just have it sitting next to, like, my, I have these cubbies, sort to speak, right next to me. It's like shelves. They're actually just, like, cubbies. I have one that's, like, usually where I keep my DS and stuff like that. And I just keep the Pokewalkers chilling in there. It's right next to me. Super duper convenient. Kind of cool to show off from time to time. I feel it. I honestly would get, like, I would be down to get Heart Gold or Soul Silver and use it with it. The only issue with that is, like, I know that I'm not gonna play it often enough, you know? I'm not gonna really, I would just be like, oh, I have it and I could do it, which is cool, but I know I wouldn't get into it. At the end of the day, it would just be something I hold on to, you know? Which is kind of why it's like, I'll just hold on to the Pokewalker instead, because why not? Should I give up on Magnemite? I mean, you can always come back to it, Tord. You can go for Axew and then come back to Magnemite once you get it. What exactly did it do? Basically, you'd be able to put a Pokemon from your Heart Gold or Soul Silver game onto the Pokewalker, and when you walked in real life, each step, sort to speak, however it worked, would give you experience for the Pokemon. And you could go up by 1 level each time before you put it back on the game and then went out again. But you could just level up your Pokemon by walking with it. It would raise the happiness. It was good for, you know, like, oh, I'm going to school. Let me put my Pokemon on my Pokewalker and put it in my pocket so that when I get home from school and play Pokemon, it'll have more experience. Or, oh, it'll help my Golbat evolve into a Crobat, because Crobat's a happiness evolution, and that'll raise my happiness. Stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Nice. Glad to hear you're playing one of your favorite games, Octo. That's always fun. I am the guy who raided Dialga yesterday. Indeed, M Blues. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Very much appreciated to have you here. How are you doing? How is your day doing, going, showing? I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm looking for a shiny. Looking for 2 shinies, actually. And I'm hoping we can get at least one of them. I'm hoping we can get at least one of them today. Yo, M Blues, thank you very much for subscribing and becoming a member of the Cubo Force. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you enjoy your time here as a member of the all-glorious Cubo Force. Yo, what is up, Dusk Rock? Thank you for joining us and checking it out. I do appreciate you clicking on the stream and giving your boy Cubowack a chance. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Is Crobat gonna be in Crown Tundra? I am unsure. I am unsure. I know that Cubone was in the Isle of Armor, though, because I have a Cubone in my game right now that I transferred from Let's Go, and it has moves that don't even exist, so it can't work. But it's exciting nonetheless that I got a Cubone. Might shiny hunt that eventually. Yo, Duskrock, thank you very much for subscribing. It is very much appreciated. And welcome to the Cubo Force. We hope you enjoy your time here. I'm gonna have Nightbot drop you guys some links if you would like to connect with me on Twitter, Twitch, or the most importantly, on our Discord, where we all hang out and talk and whatnot. For our new subscribers, our new friends, thank you for joining us. You got yours in 5? Oh my gosh, that's insane. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. That is awesome. You're actually ready for Crown Tundra? I'm not. I haven't even played the Isle of Armor yet. I'm like kind of just getting back into Sword and Shield. They're not my favorite games, I'm not gonna lie and act like I absolutely adored Sword and Shield. But they've been fun. They've been fun, especially now that I'm back to shiny hunting. Shiny hunting is really what I just like doing. It's chill. I get to talk to good people in the chat. It's always a vibe. It's always a vibe, and it gets exciting when we do get those shinies. Kind of a shiny collector more than like a competitive battler or anything like that. But I was under the impression that each Sword and Shield DLC costs 30, but I found out it costs 30 for both of them packaged, so I actually am gonna go ahead and cop up those DLCs fairly soon. We're gonna stream through them. If you guys want to see my first reactions to the story of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, you can go ahead and stick around and prepare, I suppose. I don't know when that's gonna happen yet, though. Probably next week, earliest. I have a music video planned for the 25th of this month, which is 3 days after Crown Tundra comes out, so I am going to be late to that party. I am going to be avoiding spoilers for the most part, but eventually we'll get there. If you guys want to check it out, you guys will already have had your experiences, I'm sure, but you can watch my first experience, and you can be excited for what I'm going to react to certain things that happen. And then I'm really hoping the Reggies, the new Reggies are shiny huntable. Because if the new Reggies are shiny huntable, I am going to be stoked. Definitely going to be getting shiny Reggie Alecki and Reggie Draco. You have found the Demon Altar and have one lens. I don't even know what you're talking about. I am so confused. Is this Isle of Armor things, or is this something in Terraria? Because I know you were talking about Terraria. I'm hoping it's Terraria. Corruption spreading. Oh yeah, it sounds like Terraria. Alright, later, Tord, thank you very much for coming through. I hope you have a good night, get good rest, and, yeah, just thanks for coming through. Hope to see you again soon. It's got Deep Nest, and you already hate it. I've played Terraria a little bit, but I played it with a friend who had already done pretty much everything, so he just gave me all the gear I needed, and we just kind of, like, ran through it. Is the song already out? No, the song will be dropping with the music video. But I'll sing a little bit for you. Shawty got me like ooh la la. Alright, that's it. That's all you get. I feel like I sang that bad. I was kind of nervous. I was very nervous, actually. But it's gonna be really good. I'm very excited. I got a whole bunch of Terraria talk going on right now that I do not completely understand, so I'm not going to respond to too much of that unless I see something that catches my attention. Hey, nice, dude. Just finished getting max stats for that 6 IV Rillaboom you were telling me about. I'm excited for you, man. I'm not a competitive battler at all myself, but I understand the feeling of having nice competitive mons that you bred yourself. And then when you use them in battle and they do good, it's like, oh yeah, I did that. I did that. Oh, you're talking about Hollow Knight. Okay, my bad. My bad. I knew you guys were talking about some sort of game that wasn't Pokemon, because otherwise I was like, I gotta recognize the Pokemon talk, right? Right? And I appreciate it, Duskrock. Yo, Bonelli, what is up, my dude? How are you doing? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day thus far. We out here looking for shinies. We out here looking for shinies. I need to put some eggs in my party. I need to put some eggs in my party. Yo! Sinstermo. I don't even know how to say that, but thank you very much for subscribing and welcome to the Cubo Force. Very glad to have you here. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you indeed for checking out the channel. How are you doing today, my friend? Yo, Primal, you're too kind. You are too kind. I am glad to be back, and I am glad that now that I am back, you are now a streamer, my dude. Honestly, I don't think you were, like you said yesterday, I don't think you were here super often, but after, like you said, like, yo, I subbed to you a long time ago, I was like, yo, is there a chance that I have seen that name? I think I've seen you in my chat before. Was your name Primal Dialga even before you started streaming? Because I'm pretty sure at least, like, a few times, I don't remember what you said at all. I just know that your name seems familiar as somebody who has chatted once before. Maybe there was another Primal Dialga, though, too, because Primal Dialga is a Pokemon, but think it was you. Think it was you. Vote Dark Blue. He's always sus. Don't spend 5 gold on a vanity item. On a vanity item. Dialga kind of sus. Did our chat just become Among Us? There's a imposter Among Us right now. Yo, that might be kind of fun. I don't know how it would work, but maybe if I could like do a bot game where literally there is a imposter Among Us, and the bot decided who it was, and the chat just got to decide who it like figured it out. That'd be funny. Like no task, nothing like that, obviously. But that would be funny. That would be actually pretty funny. I would enjoy that. I'm gonna look into it, but we might just play the actual game. Now that I've added the new member tiers, I definitely plan on doing more member events once there's enough members. But I still don't want people to become members specifically for those events. I want them to do it only if they want to support. But there's a lot of potential there to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun activities go down. Okay, so yeah, you're probably the Primal Dialga that I remember faintly from the olden days. I feel it. I feel like most YouTubers have that. I started doing YouTube in like 2012, making weird Nazi zombie videos, and you know, ever since then, I have definitely improved. If you go back and watch my first Nuzlockes, like, you'll definitely see how far I've come just in terms of my graphics, everything. Everything. I've become much more professional, much more comfortable, and yeah. Among Us! Among Us! I saw him vent. You got Among Us Saturday? I don't play it often. I got it on my phone. I don't even have it on PC, so I'd have to get it on PC to stream it. But, yeah, it's a silly, fun little game, but yeah. Oh, that would be fine. That would be fine. I mean, I would definitely probably do that as well. I'm just trying to think what I can do, what I can offer on for the members, you know? Because I already know that once we have enough of the VIP tier members, which is just the $4.99, the basic option. Once we have enough of those, I want to start doing, like, some Pokemon tournaments and Smash tournaments with them occasionally, like, maybe once a month. But, that's just stuff that's, like, in the long term. That's stuff that's listed for it. But, obviously, we can't actually achieve these things. We can't actually achieve these things unless we get enough members to make it able to happen, you know? I've had 2. I've had, if you count, like, my old scootering channels from childhood, then I've had many channels, but gaming-wise, I've had 2. I've had 2, and this is, the second one, the second and final one, because this is the one that I will go with until my YouTube retirement. Ah, they got you, Tangled. They got you. You weren't as sneaky as you thought you were. Hey, that's fine, Primal Dialga. I honestly seem much younger. Back when I streamed in the old days, I was only like 20. I was 3 years younger. So that's something definitely worth considering, you know. I was a little younger, so I seemed a little younger. But that's not even, I don't even take offense to that. I've gotten that so many times in my life. But yeah, I'm old. I'm old as heck. 23. I turned 24. I'm closer to 24 than I am to 23 at this point, which is also scary. You followed me on Twitter. Thank you, M-Blues. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Over here, 17. I was doing YouTube since I was 16 or 15, so, like, don't worry. Don't worry. YouTube has been a long time coming for me, and it's honestly, even when I take breaks from YouTube and come back, YouTube is very much a part of me, a very close part to my heart. I love it. I love YouTube. YouTube is something that I've honestly grown up with, and it's awesome. It's an awesome experience, and honestly, even though my growth over the years has been slow, you know, I'm grateful for it, because it's like a slow journey, but each step along the way is something else to appreciate. It's also kind of cool because, well, I guess the me taking a break part isn't cool, but when I took a break from YouTube, oh, I gotta change my eggs. When I took a break from YouTube, I didn't shiny hunt for like a year and a half. So when I came back after that year and a half, everybody was like a year and a half older. And even before that, it had been a long time since I had like done Pokemon streams. So it has been years since I've really sat down and talked with everybody. And everybody's coming back now and they're like, yo, I'm old, dude. I watched you when I felt so much younger and I feel old now just because, like, you know, high school is a big part of growing up. You go through high school, you come back 2 years later, it feels, a lot happens in that 2 years, you know? So it's super cool coming back and, like, catching up with everybody. You're gonna be 19? I thought you were older than that. I always forget that, y'all low-key some youngins. Y'all low-key some youngins, Bonelli. Comparatively to, like, most of the people I know, but it is what it is. You guys are still cool. It doesn't even matter that you're young. It doesn't even matter that you're younger than me. Age is literally just how many years you've been alive. Your character isn't entirely dependent on how old you are. 17 and 18 seem so young. Honestly, the older I get and I look back, it seems so young to me because I felt so much younger compared to how old I feel now. At that age, that it's like, man, that really is young. I understand now why people my age and older always kind of treated 17 and 18 as so young when I was like, I feel grown! I feel grown! Because I didn't know what feeling grown was until now. And I'm sure every year that feeling will just intensify, you know? You never know what it is to be old until you continuously keep getting older and realize the cycle of aging will never end. Boom, win. Oh, dude. Those are the most bittersweet Among Us wins. When you win by submission, basically. By there not being enough people to vote you off. The only concern of building houses, running out of space to grow trees. Look at this. Look at these very real concerns. We're not even talking about video games anymore. We don't want to build too many houses because we want to plant trees, okay? This is a freshman right now. Look at that. Did you watch me back in the day, Octo? Did you watch me, like, before I took a break? I thought you did. I thought you did. I think you told me what your old name used to be. It used to be Flowey, right? And that's crazy. So you were, like, super young back in the day. Compared to, like, you probably felt a lot younger. Because now you're in high school. You've gone through middle school and whatnot since the last times that we were hanging out. Yeah, that's crazy. Just, like, the little stuff like that. Even for me, a lot has changed. I have gone through 2 jobs. And I'm not at either one of them anymore since I shiny hunted last. Like, it's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. Age is weird, man. Age is definitely weird. Even to, like, think about how old yourself is. It could be a trip sometimes. So I definitely understand what you're talking about, Tangled. You are a senior. I would say live it up, but I know that's hard to do on a year like this. On a year like this, I assume you're not in in-person classes. So I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to truly experience what it is to be a senior in high school. Because I enjoyed my senior year, not necessarily for the schooling part, but for the, you know, the experience of, like, the after-school stuff and stuff like that. So, seniors this year, I feel my heart is heavy for you. My heart is heavy for you because, like, I feel bad. You know, I wish everybody could have that experience I had, just being able to really live it up. I didn't get to fully live up my senior year. I worked every day of my senior year of high school. So, you know, for just 2 hours, but still, after school, I had to miss out on what all my friends went and did, because I had to go and work. But, still, just like prom night, the senior night at Six Flags we went to, it was just so fun. It was just so fun, and those are the experiences that, even though this year a lot of people in high school aren't going to be able to experience that whatsoever, I really do hope that you guys are able to maybe plan some events like this with your graduating class, afterwards when everything is back to normal and do this stuff on your own anyways, because really it's an experience that you should enjoy being around that many people your age just a little bit, because once it's gone you're going to learn to appreciate, and like, you know, it's gonna be bittersweet because you're gonna be like, man, I'm honestly kind of glad not to be surrounded by all of those people anymore, but I'm gonna miss it. Oddly, I'm gonna miss it, is like kind of how the feeling was for me. It's like, it's nice being free from having to go around that large quantity of people and worry about what anybody can say or do on a daily basis, because there's just so many of them, it's impossible to keep up with. You know, that was something that was a little irritating for me about high school. But once I got out, it was like, yo, I'ma somewhat miss that. But at the same time, I'm grateful that I now have freedom. I have freedom from the government telling me I gotta go to this place at these hours every Monday through Friday, you know? Now the job I get and the hours I choose, I have some say in that. I don't just have to do what they say anymore. Even though it is a little more stressful having that control, not having the government hold your hand. It's okay. It's okay, and I'm gonna figure it out. We need shiny luck! I'm gonna catch up with this chat real quick, my bad. I'm pretty glad I don't have to go back to high school, but, I'm glad I don't have to go back. I can't lie. I can't lie and say I wish I can go back to high school. I wish I could go back to being a 17-year-old kid. That's really what it is. High school itself wasn't the thing. School has never been my thing. Ever since a young age, I was faking being sick to be able to stay home. Like, the more I think about it, I sometimes think, like, I would like to go back to school just so that I could, like, really get my life somewhere. But I know that I hate school. I hate it. But if I really needed to go to school to, like, get my life to the next level, I would do it. I would do it personally, just because at this point in life, I have a lot of determination to do better for myself, to bring my life to new heights, to get a career, to get a home for myself, to not live with my parents. You know, I'm about to turn 24 in 5 months, and I still live at home, and that isn't always a feeling, you know, that I want to have, that I'm not really on track to even getting out yet, and I'm 23, so I'm really building that determination lately. Life is pay to win. Low-key! Low-key! Yeah, no, I still got to live up my senior year enough. It's just, you know, working took away from it a little bit, because I missed out on a lot of what my friends were doing immediately after school most days, you know? And my boss was the kind of guy who understood that I was a high school senior and I wasn't gonna be able to work all the time, but it was like, yo, if you got the time to come in full time, I want you to do it. So it was kind of like, oh man, I got a day off school, better not tell my boss. Better not tell my boss, because he's gonna tell me to come in bright and early. You know, and it was just like, that's not what I wanted to do my senior year. I'm a P6. I think that's a different video game related. Yeah, no, definitely high school, like, friendship is something that I think most people miss. I didn't have many friends in high school that I'm still, like, too much trying to stay close to. The ones I wanted to stay close to, I have, so I'm grateful for that. Alright. Scotland just does primary and secondary school, like, they don't keep track by grade, how everywhere else typically does. And I'm primary 6. Oh, okay, I see. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, personally. But, is that basically means you're an American equivalent to 6th grade? That's funny, Primal Dialga. I'm glad that your credit card got locked and that it didn't get, like, it wasn't allowed to get stolen. But I do not plan on ending the stream soon, and if you're doing what I think you're planning on doing, thanks, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna get too crazy. I'm not gonna get too crazy about that until it happens. I'll save the hype. But thanks, dude, I appreciate that. You're a nice dude. You're a nice guy. You're a sweetheart. You're too kind. You're too kind. What do you guys think is gonna shine first? That's my favorite question with dual shiny hunting, is which one will shine? which one will be generous enough to shine first? Alright. It means when P7 comes around, I'm heading to high school. So P6 is more of like more of an equivalent to like 8th grade, middle school, US equivalent. But because in America, the way it goes, if you're not familiar, we have elementary school, which is kind of also primary school, which is grades 1 through 6 in my state, in California, in my school district. It kind of varies by district. But then we have the most random of schooling in all of schooling, which is middle school, which is like high school preparation, and it's super weird. It's super duper weird. The schedule kind of sucks. You do some classes one day, you do other classes the other day. It's an on-off schedule. That's how it worked for me. And that's literally just 2 years, 7th, 8th grade. That's how I did that. And then from there, you go to high school for 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom, you're done. You're an adult. Figure it out. And that is American education. A United States American education in a nutshell. Okay. Primary 1 to 7 and secondary 1 to 6. Oh, okay, so your middle school is kind of merged. Okay, yeah, your middle school is kind of merged with your high school if it was to be compared to America. But it's just different. That's just your way of how it is. Okay. I see. I see. Your bet's on Pumpkin Boy coming first? I don't know which one of these has better odds, because Shiny Charm, Giratina got Shiny Charm odds. Pumpkaboo has full Masuda method odds, not Shiny Charm Masuda method odds. So I really don't know which one of these is more likely, just numerically. 6 crap hours of our life. That's it. I remember when I was in school, that was like always going around on Facebook. The Facebook memes in school were just literally talking crap about school. The good days. The simple days. Oh, everything except school was so much better those days. Being young and innocent and without a care in the world and no bills and not having to worry about buying a house, a literal house. That's crazy, man. Okay, I got to, S1 is the first year of high school. Okay. First year of Scotland high school equivalents. Just called secondary. Alright, this music has stopped playing because it thinks I'm not listening. Oh, yes. We're at relaxing Pokemon music. We listen to the epic stuff. Now we're just gonna, we're gonna vibe. We're gonna vibe. Vibe up with me. Yo, I'm learning so much about the Scottish school system right now. I love it. The things you learn while streaming, dude. The things you frickin' learn while streaming. Yo, the Delirious Animator is in the chat. What is up? How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Hope your day has been great so far. Yo, you said something. Ooh. Tangled, I love that you just made a Soft Silks reference, because that's a real-life reference of mine that I'm trying to make more on streams. But yo, Tangled, thank you very much for coming through. I hope you have a great day at work. I know you said you got a nice role for tonight at work, so I hope that works out good for you. I hope you have a good time, and thank you very much for coming through. And as always, may you always wear soft silks. Soft silks will definitely be the next emote we get. We're so far away from another emote because I have 9, because I used to have 15 members, and now we have 3. But, because of, I've been away, you know? But once we build back up, if I ever get to the point of another emote, it will be soft silks. That will, without a doubt, be the next emote, actually. Unless the VIPs and, unless the VIPs have something different to say about that at that point. Scottish food teaching time. Oh, we're learning about Scottish food? I'm down. Alright, we're gonna get these encounters and I gotta go potty. So if we got any members in the chat, I don't know if Mid's still around, but you know what I'd love to see. It's been a minute since I've seen it. We got an emote for that. Alright, I'm gonna leave the screen right here while I do go away, just so it's something cool to look at. So there's something cool to look at. Scotland made tablet, whiskey, shortbread, and a recipe of... Wow, Scotland is going off in the terms of popular foods. I might make some food as well while I BRB. I'll run back in and like do a dance or something. I usually do that when I make food. While it's in the microwave, I dance. I'm like, woohoo! And then I go back to get it. But I think I'm also going to grab some food. But I will be right back for now because I got to go potty. And I need to grab some more water while I'm at it. So I'll be right back. If all of you lovely people in the chat could keep each other company while I'm gone, I would appreciate it. If you are enjoying the stream, I don't say this often. I'm like getting back into my flow of how I used to stream. Because I'm just like, I'm back, baby. I feel so good. This is the stuff I just enjoy being an entertainer again. But if you're enjoying the stream, I would appreciate it if you can hit that like button down below. Let me know you're liking it. Yeah. If you want to join our Discord, all of that, we got links, hashtag, or exclamation mark, connect in the chat. And, what's his name will come in and let you know. Nightbot will let you know. What is up, Aspen? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I will be right back. I'm about to go grab some water and food for myself and use the restroom. But, yes, keep each other company in the chat, lovely, beautiful people. And I will be RB. I will be RB. Wait. Need to grab this. Take my coffee. Oh, what? I forgot I had coffee. Let's see if it's still warm at all. We had one sip left, and it was just warm enough to not be gross. I'll be right back. Apologies for the delay. I got a lot of stuff. I got more coffee, which was probably not the best idea. I don't plan on finishing it necessarily. I'm only drinking some of that. I got water, very important, and I got food that I am quickly. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if it's like if you guys don't want to watch me eat on stream, but I'm gonna eat on stream because it's kind of just, you know, I'm chilling. We're chatting. This is a quick stream intermission. Later, Octo, thank you very much for coming through. Sorry if I was not here to say that earlier. But later, thank you very much for coming through. Alright. The chat really kept each other company. I love it. You guys are great. You guys are great. This is such a great... I love streaming. I love the Cubo Force. Even if you guys don't consider yourself Cubo Force, you're the Cubo Force and you're great. But alright, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm from the US as well, Aspen. Preferring to hunt shiny hunt Sandy Gas. Nice, Aiden. I actually have a Sandy Gas is in. Oh, that's cool because since Sandy Gas is now in Sword and Shield, that means that I can actually bring my shiny Sandy Gas from Sun and Moon forward, which would be really cool because I like that shiny. I might shiny hunt it again in Sword and Shield so I can evolve one and have Sandy Gas and Palossand. That would work. Have you heard of a Bounty Bar? I haven't heard of that. Is that a candy bar? I'm assuming. I know you're asking Aspen, but I want to be included. No, I'm kidding. Three Musketeers is one of my favorite chocolate bars, personally. I'm not a big chocolate or candy person. I like sweets, but at the same time, I just kind of avoid them because my tummy don't like them all that much, for the most part. And it's just, you know, it's one of those things where it's easy enough for me to avoid that I will. It's like one of those unhealthy things. I'm just like, I don't need candy. I don't need candy, personally. Chocolate with coconut inside. Food is interesting. Food is really like, even though it's not, I was thinking about this the other day. Because I'm a fan of art. As many people are. But me, I'm just like, it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, I just like, you know, I like music. I like only music-related things. Like, I might not be a painter. I might not have an interest in painting pictures. But if I met somebody who painted, I would be very interested to hear about their creative process. I would love to talk craft with them, you know? I'll talk about my creative things, talk about theirs. I love stuff like that. I love creative outlets. And I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, yo, for some people, that creative outlet is literally just food. It's being a chef. It's culinary, you know? And I just started thinking about it. I'm like, that's cool. That must be cool to really, like, you know, be the people that, you know, because I'm eating this right now. I'm eating some breakfast sandwich, some Jimmy Dean microwave breakfast sandwich, you know, that, from Walmart. And it's like, yo, this is good. This is tasty. But somebody out there, like, spent the time to put this together, even though it's something simple. It's sausages, eggs, and cheese, you know, with whatever else they have in there. It's just like somebody took the time to do whatever to this bread, like perfect their bread. I don't know. It's just like all those little things that I never think about when I'm just eating. It's just like, oh, it's just bread. But even bread, you know, there's so many different kinds of bread. You know, they're putting different stuff in their dough. They're making the dough different. The bread tastes sweeter or whatever. It's cool. It's cool. It's a cool form of art that I just, like, you know, I would love to talk to a chef. Like a really into it chef that likes making things about this, you know? No worries, Primal Diaga. I appreciate it nonetheless. Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Aspen. That's like you know, it's even with something that I'm coming to actually get into more is just wearing more outfits. You know, more colorful outfits, more expressive outfits. And that's just like, you know, when I see people with, I even want to, you know, I'd be down to start experimenting with some makeup, because I think makeup looks cool, and I think there's a lot of like I'm not necessarily trying to just do like, oh, I'm gonna do my face, foundation, eyeliner. Like, I want to do the crazy stuff where it's like, blah, you know, that stuff. I think it's cool. I think it's cool when people do the really intense makeup looks with like an outfit to match. I like that kind of stuff, and I'm like, yo, you know, at first I would see that stuff and I'd be like, oh, it looks cool, but recently I've just been looking at so many creative things and getting more into it as like, yo, that might not be something that I would go to that level with, but I like that, and I would like to, you know, talk to these people about their process behind wanting to do that and all of that, you know? Holographic meatloaf. Okay. I'm done eating. I'm done eating. We're back to this. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Oops. Oops. Okay. There we go. There we go. I was all over the place there for a second. Put Karen to shame? What did Karen ever do to ya? Why does Karen deserve shame? You guys ever realize how my headphones are on my head, like, ridiculous each time I stream? Because this ear is just exposed. I'm weird. I don't like talking with headphones on. I used to be able to do it. When I streamed all the time, I could do it like nothing. But nowadays, I need to have a exposed ear. I need it. Unless I'm literally just listening to music, or something like that. But when I'm talking, or even when I'm recording music, I need an exposed ear. A lot of people listen to themselves back in the headphones, like they get the latency, or I have latency through mine, so I don't do it. But, even when there's no latency, I'll tell them, you know, whenever I go to somebody else's recording studio, it's very rare. And I tell them, like, yo, can you take my echo or like my replay back or off? And they're like, what? You don't want to hear yourself? And I'm like, nah, I gotta take half these headphones off. That's how I record, you know. I can't get in this booth with my ears submerged in sound. A lion bar? I've never heard of a lion bar. I've never heard of that. That sounds alpha, as Dialga said. It's like you're going to the store with some dudes and you get a Hershey's bar. You're like, hey bro, you want one? He's like, nah, I'll take a lion bar. I'm too tough for Hershey's. What is it though? What is a lion bar? What is that? What does that consist of? Cadbury. Interesting. Zara, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Are you in America or are you in Scotland? Because I know we got other people here from Scotland. I know, Cryo's from Scotland. Hey, what's up, Giritina? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. And, the theory of demonic presence is actually going to be very... That's part of our lessons for today. I have it on the agenda. Class starts at... Just kidding. They sell cookie Hershey's here. Interesting. Like Hershey's chocolate in the shape of a cookie, or like just Hershey's produced cookies? Gee, like I don't know if I've heard of that. So we got Chips Ahoy here. That's like the big one in America, I think, is Chips Ahoy for the most part. You're from Scotland as well? Okay. I figured as much just because you were, you seemed educated on the Scotland educational system. So, Like I was like, either we got a real smart person in this chat that knows a lot, or they're from Scotland and they probably still also can know a lot. Either way. The local Dollar General is the only store in your town? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I never heard of a... Is it a small town? Is it like, do you know your town's population? Because I would love to... That's very interesting to me. Even the smallest towns in my... that I've been to, they got like... They might not have Walmart. They might not have Vons. They might not have, you know, the big named stores, but they usually got like a few little shops here and there. Maybe, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, I think I know. There's this one very small town that I've driven through many times on my way to a specific beach. And that town might have nothing. Might have absolutely nothing. And there are also places near me that have only gas stations because they're like in the woods. And if you need to go to Walmart, you gotta drive into town. But that's where I want to live. I want to live in the woods. I don't care how far the drive is to anything. I really want to live in a little bit more nature than a neighborhood in like the middle of suburbia, you know? Foodology classes. Sounds cool. Sounds interesting. Is that really a thing? Is that really what it's called? Perfect segue, as I feel the demon that I know is within my school. It sounds like an anime. There's a demon in my class. That is a small population. I had more students in my high school than that Aspen, so now I kind of understand. Interesting. Is Oklahoma green? As in, like, is there a lot of, like, natural nature? Because, like, my thing, because I'm definitely, like, I don't know if I want to stay, I live in California, and I want to stay in California, but, it's very expensive here, and I'm trying to eventually move out, and moving out in California with minimum wage is a mission and a half, unless you get a bunch of roommates, and I don't know how I would do with roommates, because I am a very, I don't know, I need my space, you know, I live with a family, and I kind of just stay in my room, but, like, my family also respect, you know, if I had roommates that were homies, I feel like they would be trying to get me to get out of my room more often when maybe I don't want to, when I'm just trying to chill. They're gonna be like, yo, come out here and play games with us, and, you know, I don't know how much of a, you know, in an apartment, that would be really hard, because it's such small quarters. For me, personally, I have friends who make it work fantastically, and they respect each other's boundaries entirely, but, like, I don't know, it's just a lot that, like, I'd like to be able to move out and support myself without having to have a roommate. That would be something that would make me feel very comfortable, and the job that I'm trying to get would definitely make that happen. So, yeah. So, yeah, but I'm definitely looking around, you know, where I would want to live, and it's like, California's nice. That's where I was going with that. I kind of tangented. But California's nice. I love California. It's a beautiful state. It's just so expensive. And, like, it's like, there's beauty everywhere. And depending on how things roll out for me, I might end up living in a different state. Not, like, probably still on the West Coast, because the West Coast has my heart. Probably, like, Oregon, because it's a little cheaper. But I don't know, man. California really do mean a lot to me. Favorite bar is back at the Cryo Lab, the Cool Cookie Ice Monkey Bar. Yo, that sounds nutty. Is there nuts in it? If it was an anime, it would be called Demon X Slayer instead of Demon Slayer. Demon X Slayer. Is that already an anime with the X in it, or is that your touch? It's cool that it's 70 people. Oh my gosh, that is a very small number of people. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine going to school with that few people. Scotland has free healthcare? Nice. Yeah, no, I love, America has good memes about healthcare. Oh, I'm lucky. I'm privileged. I have it through my family's work. I have healthcare. But, like, It's not that, not everybody has that, man. Like, I definitely do not take it for granted at all. Like, I understand the privilege in being able to go to the doctor very easily, you know? Because a lot of people, they don't get to go at all. And it breaks my heart, and I often wish I could do more about it. But that's kind of like another part of me trying to bring my own life to greater heights. Is so that I could have the foundation and the security within my own life to be able to go and try to help others in theirs, you know? So that's like I got big plans that are deep, but I'm looking at it one step at a time, and it's the climb, baby. It's the climb, like Miley Cyrus said. Interesting. It's very rocky and dusty. I live in a desert, so I definitely understand rocky and dusty, mostly dusty. Is about to become an isekai? Is that how you say that? What's that word mean? Tap water in Spain is poisonous? That's scary. I have bad tap water. Never been to Cali. I'm from Birmingham. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Dialga. Cali's definitely, like, I would recommend you, if you ever get the chance and you have enough money to saved up, to maybe just take a trip, explore it, you know? It's gonna be expensive. Everything here is expensive compared to everywhere else from what I hear. I only have California experience. But, maybe just take a trip up to California and, you know, experience it. Go to the beach, go to Hollywood area, you know? Just get to explore some things, see the beauty of this state, but I wouldn't, like, unless you're really trying to, like, if you get a really good opportunity in a California industry, because there is a lot of money to be made in California as well, which is why it's expensive, because we get paid more minimum wage, and there's a lot of expensive industries in this state that people make tons of money from, so they live in this state. Like, if you get a gig in one of those expensive industries here somehow, you know, transfer from a different job to California, at that point, it's like, yeah, moving to California is a good option. But a lot of people move here just with California dreams, you know, like, I'm gonna go to the heart of American entertainment, I'm gonna go to Los Angeles, the most populated city in the country besides New York, and, you know, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna go far places, and, you know, that dream, like, I'm not saying don't go for it, but don't move to California first, because it's going to set you back in the long run, because you're not going to have, oh my gosh, we have way more eggs than I wanted. We're just going to keep hatching now, no more picking up. You get what I'm saying, though? Like, it's just, California be, it's a land of opportunity, but it's also, like, it holds you back by being so expensive, you feel me? Time to find a Sandy. Already did. Nice. What if demons are real, then Beelzebub is real? I don't even know what Beelzebub is, but I've heard that a few times. How'd I get back here? Oops. Oops. Cali at some point probably gonna end up there for travel. Okay, that's pretty cool. Those are all, like, yeah, I think those are, like, the most attractive places in America to go, low-key. Some of them. Not for me, because I like forest more than I like the city. So it's not really, like, I'm not too, like, oh, I want to go to New York. But New York would be cool. I would like to see New York, but it's not a place, like, I think I'd rather see Seattle first, which is something you might not hear often, but Seattle is beautiful. With all the nature and the rain always, and, you know, I wouldn't want to live there. I'd just like to see it. Lanzarote. I don't even know what Lanzarote is, but it sounds really cool. Actually, LA, culture shock to move immediately. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I've lived in LA County, which is, like, LA and surrounding area. I've lived in LA County my whole entire life. So, even from where I am, driving into LA can feel like a whole different world. But, yeah, it's definitely, like, I'm already here, so it's a little bit, like, it makes me contemplate. It's like, well, I'm here, And, you know, it would cost maybe more money to move out of state because I'd have to pay for the travel expenses. But once I'm there, it'd be more affordable. But I'd also have to find work there. And the type of work that I'm more interested in is more abundant in California. You know, like, I have... Like, being born in California was potentially... I think so. I can't say so yet because I'm not deep enough into life. But I think being born into California, the person I am, being a creative person, having... entertainer dreams, it's like, you know, I got lucky. I got super lucky being born where I was and still living here. My family's still living here, you know, not moving away. And, you know, I'm an hour away from the entertainment capital of possibly the whole world, you know? And it's just like, when I think about it, it's like, yeah, it's expensive. It's gonna be rough. But I'm kind of down for the challenge. And I'm lucky to where I'm already in the position to go for it, because I live here, you know? You like New York? That was cool? Oh, that's super cool you've been to New York. It's probably crazy. I don't know how Scotland is comparatively, but it was probably crazy just how many people are moving on foot there. Oh, okay, I see. I see, Aspen. You're having to make do with your situation. Lanzarote. Did I say that right? Sounded cool. Felt fun. I'd like to say it that way again. Alright, now we could, oop. And I oop. And I oop. And I oop. And I oop. Okay, let me read this. Wanted to do YouTube or music as a job if I had the option. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. So to just, like, give more of a basis to this, the question is if I had the option, like, guaranteed, you pick YouTube or music, and you will become successful. As a career, music. As a career, music, and YouTube would remain the hobby. Because YouTube is more about being able to sit down and chat with people and have good vibes and whatnot for me. You know, music is something that I would legitimately love. Like, my dream career is to be a musician, make music videos, do shows, just be that guy. Is my dream job at the moment, at least. But I also, you know, would settle just to get into... Because the industry I want to go into, I want to get into the film industry and the TV show industry and stuff like that. And if I get into that, I'm still in the world of entertainment, which is, I would be massively grateful for. But if it was down to YouTube and music to be the one that was like my bread and butter, I would pick music to be the bread and butter so that when I do YouTube, it's not the pressure, you know? Not the pressure of still having to be like, I have to stream to do this. And with music, like, you know, music I like taking my time with more, putting in a lot of effort. So it's already kind of, like, more suitable for that to be my career. Because I'd have more time to work on things and, you know. Yeah, I think that would be it. What's up, Kyo? Welcome to the stream. It has been a minute. How are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? You make and compose music and may need male vocals? Hit me up. Send me the ideas. I am a male vocalist. That is what I am. And I could definitely do some stuff. I got you. Hit me up. Discord. I saw you in my server earlier, so I know you still got me on Discord. How you been, though, Kyo? How's life been? I feel it, Zara. Everybody kind of has to, like, figure out their own thing. I started with Call of Duty Zombies, and then I found Maryland way back in the day. I found his Emerald Nuzlocke, and ever since then, I enjoyed Pokemon content, and, I don't really know what happened. I can't really, like, give you an exact timeline, but eventually Pokemon just became extremely fun content for me. I feel ya. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing YouTube for a living. I mean, it would be a little more, like, I don't know, I'd feel less secure in it. I feel like music, once you're a established musician, you're more likely to, like, not even that you'd make more money, but that you'd make more consistent money. is the thing. And like when I'm thinking of a career, I'm thinking of something that I could support myself with so that I can continue doing the other things I enjoy, you know? If I get a job, or if YouTube was my job, if, you know, like, that's a big thing I consider when I'm thinking about, you know, my actual job and not a hobby or a passion, per se, specifically. I'm trying to think what is going to keep me afloat the best to keep doing what I want to do, you know, because the thought of not being able to stream at some point, like not having the funds or like the fan base falling out and I have to go do something else, like that would be much worse if you get, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's a very complicated statement I'm trying to make here. Damn, a hot, spicy minute. That's how I feel about where I live, because the place I live, even though I live in the big, beautiful Golden State, California, I live in the middle of dirt. That's it. Every direction you look, dirt, desert, bad, like, not fun, you know? Like, I don't, like, when you think California, I promise you, unless you live where I live, you are not thinking of what it looks like here, just what California looks like, you feel me? Yo, Primal Dialga coming through with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much, my dude. He said, I gotta head out. You're glad I'm back, and you'll try to hop in next time. Thank you so much, dude. We're gonna let that hit the screen. We're gonna let that notification hit the screen. Thanks super much. Super much. Oh, that was... I really do appreciate that. That means a ton to me. That is great. You're awesome. I love you. And, yes, I do hope to see you later, whether it be me and your stream or you and mine. Thank you. You do YouTube and Twitch now. Nice, Kyo. 2020 does kind of suck. There it is! Wow! Giritina cry while we're hunting Giritina. I love it. I love it. You know I love it. I've been on YouTube's platform for over 10 years. Dang, Aspen, that's crazy. That's super crazy. You wanted to draw for a living? Nice. Dude, what's up, Dragab? I don't know if I'm saying that right. What's up, Drag? I'm gonna call you Drag for now, unless you don't like that. Welcome to the stream. You is new. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for giving my stream a chance. And you say I seem cool, like a ghosty boy, like Danny Phantom. Haha. Thank you. Appreciate it. You seem cool, too. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Do you want to be a concept artist for Rockstar? Like Rockstar Games? Or Rockstar the energy drink? Or are they one and the same? I honestly don't know. Boom, 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 boom. That was super nice of you, Primal Dialga. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you very, very much for that. I honestly thought he was going to, I honestly thought this whole time he was going to be a member. He was going to join Club Cubo. But he said, nah, I'm going to give you 20 bucks. Thanks, Primal. That means a lot. I appreciate that a ton. A ton! Also, I don't know if anybody has missed it, but we have done some updates to the way we have our membership program. It is now called Club Cubo when you become a member. We got Club Cubo Basic for $1.99. You get your sub badges and your emotes and access to exclusive interpersonal, I guess, community posts on my community tab, where I'm just gonna I'm gonna post stuff that's not YouTube related here and there, you know, just a little something. It's a little something to say thank you. Here's a little sprinkle of some sauce, I guess. I don't know. You also will get access to very rare when we do member-only events, or if I set up a Minecraft stream where it's like, hey, we're all gonna play Minecraft together, all the members hop in, stuff like that. The next tier up is Club Cubo VIP, the regular $4.99 price. You get everything I just said, as well as even more exclusive events, which will be Club Cubo VIP. Like, those are mostly gonna, once we have enough people, I think those are gonna consist of, yo, Drag, thank you very much for subscribing and joining the Cubo Force. I hope you enjoy your stay, and we're very glad to have you here. But, the VIP events are gonna be more so, like, we're gonna do tournaments here and there, small tournaments. And, I would really like to do stuff like that, so we might have tournaments for the smaller tier as well. But, you know, just a little bit more event access with that as I plan them out. Everything's still in the works, so don't expect anything to happen, like, tomorrow or anything like, you know. It's not gonna happen super duper fast. And you also get access to exclusive Discord servers, or channels, if you become a VIP, where I will be asking you for, where I will be asking for input for specific things when I need it. And there's also just like a little hangout server channel there that I'll be hanging out in every now and then to chat with the people that go the extra mile to just support me, help me keep doing what I do. You know, it's just like little things to say thank you. Nothing too crazy, nothing too intense. I'm still gonna talk in the regular Discord and stuff like that too. And then the last option is a $9.99 option, where basically the only extra perk you get is once per month you get to choose a shiny hunt that I will do. Like, I will do it, complete it. If it's possible for me with the games I have available, I will do that shiny hunt all the way until, boom, done. Got the shiny, you know? Even if it takes longer than the whole month. Boom, boom, boom. You're making homemade fried chicken cutlets. Nice. I hope they are delicious, Kyo. Art commissions and voice art commission work. Nice. Voice over. I said voice art. Nice. That's always fun. I haven't done any commissions. I made my IRL friend of mine an emote and like a sub badge for his Twitch affiliate stuff yesterday, but I haven't been doing too much. I've just been collecting unemployment, to be honest with you. I've been I lost my pizza delivery job somewhat at the beginning, a few months early into the whole situation of the world right now. And then after that, I just been collecting unemployment, but I'm trying to get into like an actual career path soon. Get moving, get my own place, hopefully. Just get going with life. It's stressful, and I wish I could just sit here and stream for the rest of my life, and this be the way that I make money, or like make music for the rest of my life, and that be the way I make money. But life is life. You can't always bank on the unguaranteed. So I'm kind of just trying to cover all my bases, so I continue doing this stuff, and then, you know, hey, Drag, thank you very much. That's a very nice compliment. I appreciate it. There's also low motivation to draw. Sorry to hear that. I lost motivation for YouTube for a while. The people that were here before my long break definitely know that, because I was gone for a very significant amount of time. A very significant amount of time. But we back now, baby, and I've been very much enjoying shiny hunting again. It's just fun, man. YouTube's always been really good for my mental health, and just I don't know exactly what like ticked it off in my head, where it's like, dude, shiny hunt, what if you, like, you know, go talk to your buddies in the chat again? Because that's really the appeal of this to me, is you guys. If I had dead chat every single time I shiny hunted, it might be different, you know, which is kind of another bittersweet concept, because it's like, would I still enjoy YouTube if I didn't have an audience? I'm sure I would. It's just I probably would have stuck to enjoying videos more, not so much streaming. Like, having gained a stream audience, I'm very grateful for it, because it gave me a whole new perspective on content creation. Because before streaming, I was all videos, all just making videos, no streams, and, you know, I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it, and streaming was kind of like nerve-wracking for me the first time, but as soon as it started going and I started having an active chat to talk to at all times, I was like, yo, this is actually the most fun I've ever had on YouTube. And I'm just grateful for it. Very, very grateful for it. Dropped out of college? I've also dropped out of college twice. You lost a job and haven't been mentally okay. Oh man, I'm super sorry to hear that, Kyo. I am super duper sorry to hear that. I hope that you're able to get that figured out and that everything works out smoothly. Yeah, 2020's been rough. 2020's definitely been rough, but at least we got each other and we got the internet. Imagine being in this situation without the internet. Like, we couldn't talk to people. We were just stuck in our homes, you know. It'd be crazy. It'd be absolutely crazy. Teachers have no idea what they're doing. That's how I feel when I watch, like, my sister's college Zoom classes sometimes. I'm like, what is happening here? This is scary. I've looked into trying to get into the gaming industry without a degree, and it's like, you gotta know people. From what it seems, you gotta know people. I'd lose my mind if I had internet too, which is like, I don't know if that's embarrassing to say. I don't think it is. I think it's just something that humans invented to become a significant part of life, you know? I'm really hoping we can get a shiny. Oh, I always hit the live competition on accident. Yeah, school's rough, man. For all you guys that are in school right now, going through it, just hang in there. I believe in you. Follow your heart. If you need to take a semester off, if you're in college, go for it. Literally, we got life is short, but life is also long. And a semester is half of a year. It's okay to take half a year off school to take care of yourself. Get yourself ready to get back in there because, you know, even if it takes longer, you'd probably feel better if you got through it and you succeeded in the long run than if you tried to overwork yourself in the short run and then ultimately, you know, never got around to finishing it. Because that's kind of like, I don't know. I kind of wish I went to school back, like, one semester on, one semester off, and just took it slower. But that would have taken a lot of time. But, like, at the same time, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your soul. Take care of yourself, and do what you gotta do to keep yourself comfy and happy. Healthy, comfy, and happy, man. So all I could advise. What's up, dat boy? He's in the chat. What's up, dat boy? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. My parents really wanted me to go to college, and they wanted me to finish the semesters that I dropped out of, but I told them, like, I'm done. You know, if you want me to finish this semester, I'm just gonna, like, I don't know. It was a mess. It was a mess. Because, like, one thing I never understood when I was in college and I wanted to drop out, my mom would say, oh, but you should at least finish the semester. And I said, Mom, I'm not coming back to school. This is detrimental to my mental health, you know? Like, if you really want me to, I'll finish the semester, but it's going to be for nothing if I don't go back to school. I'm getting credits that I don't need, you know? And at the end of the day, I'm failing all of my classes, so, like, do you really want me to just fail, like, to finish these classes just to fail them? Is that really worth it, you know? And then eventually she was like, alright, just go, and I went. And, like, I don't know, I kinda, parts of me regret it, and she loves quoting that. She loves being like, see, Cody regrets dropping out of school, and it's like, I only regret it because my life feels like it's going nowhere, but at the end of the day, you know, leaving school at that time, immensely healthier choice. Immensely healthier choice, so, like, she could feel like she was right in the long run all she wants, but I am healthier now. I wanted to be an indie dev. The only thing about being an indie dev that is hard is that's, like, it's an unsure line of work. If your company doesn't reach success, it could go under, and you gotta be ready going into that line of work. You gotta be ready to jump from company to company a lot. Just because if a company doesn't work out, because most indie companies, their games don't make the success they aim to make, you know, if that happens, you gotta be ready. I'm not saying don't go for it, but you gotta be ready to jump onto another ship. Even shiny hunting Rog and Rolla on full odds. You're at quite a bit of encounters, my dude. Wishing you luck with that shiny hunt. Hopefully you get it before you go over odds. You loved the idea of making the game, or you loved the idea of making the game Cuphead. Cuphead's a cool game. Cuphead is a cool game. Oh man, Aspen, I'm extremely sorry to hear that. I am extremely sorry to hear that. Lucky that I've never been in that situation, though. It's been close. It's been close, once. But, yeah, I'm extremely sorry to hear that. That's like, man, I wish moving out was easier for everybody. I really do. I really do. Just like John Locke, I think, said back in the day. Everybody has the right to life, liberty, and property. Except he might not have meant property in the way that he should have. Like, it might have meant something gross at that time period. I don't know, but, man, everybody has the right to property, as in a home, a place to live, shelter. That should be what us as humans, we should be committed to that, sheltering all humans, you know? It would be beautiful if we did, but, I don't think we will. Yeah, exactly. The thing, though, about it, too, is a lot of indie devs, even if they don't go to school, if they get a spot as an indie dev, those guys can move up to bigger companies once they have a good track record. Like, I've worked for all these companies, I've done this, I did this, on this, and then it's like, okay, you got a good indie track record, we're gonna go ahead and give you a shot in the big leagues, you know? Alright, here we go. There you go. You got a Shiny Mime Jr. Hey, nice, dude. That's super good luck. That is super duper good luck. Congratulations on that Shiny Mime Jr. Pumpkaboo has officially gone longer than Phantom. I repeat, Pumpkaboo has officially gone longer than Phantom. By a bit, actually. I don't even know how many eggs I have. I literally picked up so many. Like, if I hatch all the eggs that I have on stream today, I don't think I'll be able to get to them. I think I have, like, near 300 total eggs. Started at 300, we'd go to 600 if I did all my eggs. Just about. Losing hope of Froakie, you got this, Zara. How do you say it? Is it Zara or Zara, or do you not care? Because I keep going back and forth on accident. But keep faith. Or go Masuda, your choice. But keep faith, you'll get it somehow, some way. Gonna have a good paying job soon. Oh, I'm very happy to hear that, Aspen. I am very, 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 very happy to hear that. Me and my friend Quash, he streams on Twitch. Me and him have talked a few times about how we think living at home definitely limits people's potential. You know, when they're living at home, they're stuck with that energy. They're stuck with just, like, having to come home and wake up around the same people that might just not always be saying the right things they want to hear first thing in the morning or whatever, you know. Moving out is definitely good. I think I accidentally soft reset it. I did. Yup, Drag, I'm just playing a chill Pokemon music compilation in the background here. Zara. Okay, Zara. Got it. Zara. Oh, we're coming up on the 420 Pumpkaboo. We're coming up on 420 Pumpkaboo. That's gonna be nutty. If we get a 420 shiny, we're doing backflips. What's up, Volt? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. How are you doing today? Glad to have you here. These are really cool. I'm so happy we got Dialga when we did. So that, like, the last 10 days, we're on October 20th. These last 11, 12 days of October, we got spooky shiny hunts guaranteed. I'm doing good, Volt. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. No 420 shiny. No 420 shiny Pumpkaboo, but it's okay. We still out here. We still out here living, chilling, cooking in the kitchen with our chickens. Let's that happen. Boom. Speed run the menu. No shiny. Alright. Alrighty. Yo, YouTube, I like how I can still have the sub count, but it's just kind of like, it's not exact anymore, so you don't really see when it, like, when somebody unsubs or whatever, you don't see the number, like, go down, because people like to make note on that. Like, people who don't really, like, they're just kind of like, oh, no, like, they care, like, they want me to do good, so they get sad when somebody unsubs and they say it in the chat. And I'm just like, oh, we don't really gotta, like, bring attention to it, you know? I'm not worried about it personally, neither should you. So I kind of like how it's in increments now of whatever you're closest to. Because it's almost like, it only adjusts for milestones, and I'm okay with that. And I am okay with that. And the member count is still accurate. The member count doesn't change at all. What's everyone's favorite ghost type? My favorite ghost type is Alolan Marowak. Before Alolan Marowak, though, my favorite ghost type would have to be Giritina, if we're not counting legendaries and Spiritomb, I think. Ghost is my favorite type, though. That's super cool. It's always nice when those plans finally come to fruition, you know? Finally are able to happen. Why can't I turn post notifications on? You can't? I don't know. That's weird. Are you subbed? I've never had that issue. Dat boy, I feel you, dude. That's relatable content. That's what you just said is the most relatable content of this whole stream. Our legs, they support us when it's tough, and they lift us up when we're down. Legs. I don't know why I won't let you turn on post notifications. If you're in the Discord, you could turn on notifications for stream notifications, because I always try to post in there when I go live. Beyond that, I don't know. I honestly do not know. I wish I did. Alright, let's go to, nah, we'll leave this music. We'll leave this music for now. I know it's like lullaby music going on right now, but it's all good. It's all good. If anybody has, this action is turned off. Maybe do you have post notifications on for anybody? Thank you for bringing this to my attention. If I have it turned off to where people can't be notified of my post... But people just got notified. People got notified for this stream, didn't they? Because you guys showed up, like, on the dot. Huh. It's weird. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yo, that boy has just subscribed and joined the Cubo Force. Thank you very much, that boy, for subscribing. Welcome to the Cubo Force, and I really do hope you enjoy your stay here. We are happy to have you. That boy says he could be notified. Yo, first time making chicken cutlets with flour. So messy. I don't cook, so I don't know anything about that, but I bet. Yo, can anybody at all check below that post notifications, like you're allowed to turn them on? Because I want to make sure it's not on my channel's end. Because maybe it's just like a YouTube issue going on? Because I know I didn't willfully click any options. Maybe when I did my member updates, it did something automatically. My membership tier updates. Kios are on. Yeah, I don't know then. I'm confusion. I'm walking here. Oh, man. Mine are on and working. Alright, yeah. I don't know, Zara. I'm very sorry to hear that your notifications don't want to work with you. Boom-ba-doo. Do-do-do. Boop-a-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. So if we're gonna get as good of luck as we got on Dialga with Giratina, then it'll be showing up soon, just because of the difference in odds. It only makes sense. We got Dialga in like 1/4 odds. We're gonna get Giratina in like 1/4 of odds, which would be what's a fourth of 1,365? That's like 4 something. It's 4 something. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yo, honestly, that's so funny that it did come true. It's not really remastered. It just came to Switch, but I like it. I mean, I think it's kind of weird how it's like a limited time purchase, but I think it's cool that they ported those forward to Switch. 3 games for the price of one 3 games for the price of 1 new game, but they're all full-fledged games, you know? Like, a lot of people said it sucked because they were just the same old game and certain things got changed and whatnot. I personally, though, was like, dope. Super Mario Sunshine in widescreen, I'll take it. You know, like, it's not on 4x3 anymore. It's made its way to the 16:9 world. I'll take it. Yeah, I've already played Sunshine all the way through on there, but it's nice. It's nice just having it accessible. Same with 64, and I'm not a big fan of Galaxy, but yeah. No, I know we spoke about it. I think we were talking too about like a Sunshine 2. Because I wanted Super Mario Sunshine 2. That's what I wanted. And then instead they just gave me Super Mario Sunshine again. And I'm like, okay. You know, hopefully we still get a new cool Mario game. But yeah, no, we definitely talked about it. I've been like kind of, with the Switch, I've been expecting a ton of Nintendo ports, to be honest. Almost every game. Like, I'm waiting for a Ocarina of Time Switch port. I'm waiting for a Wind Waker. I don't know if Wind Waker or Twilight Princess would, because they both got Wii U Switch ports, or Wii U ports, but yeah. Later, Zara, thank you for coming through. I do appreciate it, and thank you for the luck. Hope you have a great day. But yeah, Sunshine is definitely my favorite of Mario games I've played. No, Odyssey is. But the classics, it's definitely Sunshine. I don't like Galaxy, though. Galaxy's kind of, like, just a little weird for me. I like 64. I like the movement. But Galaxy, I just don't like the gravity. Galaxy also feels the, new Super Mario Bros. I'm not really like the 2D Marios, I'm not huge on either, but, with Galaxy, the big thing for me, from my short experience playing it, it doesn't feel fluid enough. Like Sunshine and 64, I know where I'm gonna go when I press where I'm gonna go. Like, the movement is generally consistent across games, even with Odyssey. And then, Galaxy, it's just like, I feel so dumb when I play it. I'm excited to go all the way through it eventually and get the hang of it, and maybe then I'll be able to say, like, you know what, Galaxy actually is a good game. It just took adjusting to, but, the gameplay so far is just like, well, this one will be one that I take lightly. You know, I'm not gonna play Galaxy and look at it with the same expectations I looked at Odyssey with, because Odyssey, ugh. Yes, baby! Give me that Odyssey. That's such a good game. Such a great game. Is the music too quiet, guys? Should I turn up the music a little bit? Please don't stop the music. You're back for literally 2 seconds. You can't turn notifications on because a child setting on your channel. My channel got the child settings turned off. I mean, a lot of my old videos had it, but I changed it to turned off. Let me check this out. Thank you for letting me know. Let me get to the bottom of this. YouTube Studio, help me out. YouTube Studio, help me out. Huh? Oh, man. Oh man, hold on, this isn't good. I'm reading something. Okay. I gotta do this. I got some YouTube stuff that changed that I didn't realize changed. Hold on, let me find this out. Okay, so videos, no settings. Trying to figure this out. Yeah, that boy just did it though, so. What the heck? Permissions. Okay, I'm gonna keep that how it is. Channel, advanced settings. Okay, I don't think I'm fixing whatever the issue is, but I'm fixing my YouTube URL. I fixed my YouTube URL, that was it. Community? Yeah, Zara, I have no clue. I have no clue if you're still here. Is it in... Let me check this out. I'm doing some research. I don't think you could stream content made for children. I don't think I'd have a chat if it was made for children. Try refreshing the page. Oh my gosh. Dude, YouTube. Come on. YouTube's doing weird stuff for me right now. YouTube's doing way weird stuff for me right now. I don't like. YouTube, why? YouTube, why are you doing this? Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see chat for just a second here. Details, boom, boom, boom. Gaming, Pokemon, playlist, none. Is this video made for kids? Checked, no, it's not made for kids. Age restriction, no, don't restrict my viewers over 18 only. Yeah. Whatever YouTube is telling you, YouTube is a filthy liar. YouTube is a filthy liar, and there is no other way to put that. Because I have just now confirmed that my stream is indeed not marked in the way YouTube is telling you it is. And I don't appreciate that, YouTube. But hey. Good old YouTube for you. Good old YouTube for you. Alright, my bad, guys. Really wanted to check into that, though. I like to be attentive to these things as immediately as possible so that they get fixed, because otherwise I will forget. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Barnes? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yup, we are indeed still hunting the Giritina. We got in the wormhole now, though, so now we're actually doing the soft resets. We got our Dialga recently. Still looking for the Pumpkaboo as well, which could be here any second now. Could definitely, any of these could be here any second now, to be honest. Yeah, that was super weird though. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, though, Zara, so I could at least try to make sure to do something about that. It's unfortunate YouTube's just being YouTube though, because I have no fix. Yo, Car-Free Bitch! What's up, Car-Free? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I am doing good. You're no longer tired. I love to hear it. Doing a sandy gas hunt? Nice. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yo, Car-Free. I love you. Hope you're having a good day. That is not the shiny Giritina, so I keep going. I don't know which one's gonna shine first. If we get Giritina, and Dialga, and the time it has taken us to get Pumpkaboo, that would be nuts. That was out of the blue. I was gonna say something else, but I feel like I've said it too much, so I just reminded you I love you. Because I love all you guys. Now, what I was gonna say, I was gonna mention, we got cheaper member tiers, in case you're interested. I'm very happy to have a $1.99 option now, because as soon as I saw that Kanto had that, I was like, oh, I gotta set this up. I love affordability! I was thinking about making it even cheaper. I was thinking about making it even cheaper than $1.99 and going just 99 cents a month. And I might still... Oh, wait, no, I'd have to delete it and redo it. Darn, I should have done it. I was thinking about doing it, though. I was like, yo. But it is what it is. Yeah, for real. The god of time was quicker than a pumpkin. Your boy's very interested in getting your permit first because it costs money. Oh, okay. No worries. Costs money, I think, in this state, too. Yo! Epics took a hit. I just realized that when Primal Dialga did that $20 super chat, Epics took some damage, my boy. Our stream boss is vulnerable for the first time in a minute. Boom, boop, 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 boop. 30 to 50 bucks, sheesh. Eesh. I don't know how much it costs in my state, but weird expensive in most ways. California, baby. Alright, we're gonna, I'm gonna mix up this music a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna get copyright claimed, but it's from a different video game. But it's gonna match the, it's gonna match the vibes. It's gonna match the vibes of spooky shiny hunting. California finds every way to be expensive. You don't believe in the color purple. Well, see, that's where we're gonna have an issue, dat boy. If you don't believe in the color purple, how could I ever believe in magenta? I needed your belief in the color... We're messing up the space-time continuum. I'm gonna need you to take that back. Just kidding. I don't know why my coffee tastes like Captain Crunch, low-key. It scares me. I don't know how. At all. This coffee tastes like Captain Crunch, and it definitely shouldn't. And it definitely shouldn't. We have the time god, so I think we're good. You're right, we got the time god now. So now we're good. He's gonna help us out. He's gonna provide assistance. He's gonna provide the support we need. I Loki made some cool noises right there. You had cinnamon toast crunch coffee? That sounds kind of fire. Whoa. Maybe I gotta open up to this Captain Crunch coffee idea then. Maybe I gotta just not fight it. I just gotta embrace it. It's actually one of the best themes in Sonic. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Done getting groovy. Can you guys hear it good? If you guys can't hear it good, I'm about to blast it so you can't hear me good. But I think we're good. I think we're good. If anything, I think I should turn up all the volume because I think my stream volume just sucks. Okay. Okay, you had to spell it. Thank you. Thank you, dat boy. Now that you have taken your words back, I can sleep soundly knowing that magenta lives on because of your belief in purple. Thank you. I'm just gonna play again. Do I want to join your cult? Definitely. Duh. No, I'm kidding. No cults for me. Your boy got an OP axe in Minecraft. Nice. Nice. Has anybody played Minecraft Steve in Smash yet? Because Minecraft and Smash is really fun. Shiny Giritina is so freaking cool, dude. I can't wait for it to just show up. Like, I'm looking at it on the overlay, and like, it's one thing to see it on the overlay, but when you see it pop up on screen, it's exciting to know I'll have it eventually. It is exciting! He's not fun to play as? I think he's fun to play as. He is too good, though. He's extremely good. It's kind of stupid how good Steve is. I enjoy playing as him, though, just because I'm getting the hang of it now. But when I first started playing Steve, oh, I hated him. I was like, why would they introduce this? This sucks. And then I realized he is the best. He is the best character in Smash. And then I got kind of sad, because, like, Smash has been forever changed by Minecraft Steve. The competitive scene is done. Everybody's gonna have to be a Steve main. Steve duos are the only way it happens. Done to play with, not to eat. My favorite Pokemon would be Cubone and Marowak, most specifically Alolan Marowak. We're gonna listen to some Usum music. Oh, we got ads. We got ads. Alright. The Crown Tundra's legendaries got leaked? Oh, don't talk about that. No leaks. No leaks in this chat. We could only talk about the confirmed stuffs. I saw A-Drive doing what A-Drive does. He uploaded leaks. And I was like, no! Stop! I don't want leaks! We've had enough Pokemon leaks. We complain about Pokemon revealing too much, and then we give all the attention to the leaks. We want to know. We want to know what's in there. I know we want to know. But we're not going to talk about leaks. But leaks sound exciting. I'm probably going to look into them myself. I just like protecting the chat, the people in the chat who are like, no, I don't want to hear that. I'm saving it for excitement. Because I'm the same way with a lot of things. Do I have any soft spots for Pokemon? Like specific Pokemon besides Cubone and Marowak? Like just kind of like a Pokemon that I like oddly appreciate. Stakataka, because of my really rare my super lucky Stakataka. Where you said your voice was a bit loud, just turned down my headphones and then it showed up. And there was that one. Cubone, obviously. But yeah, it's like I have soft spots for Pokemon that I've used. Like, it's not like I have soft spots for Pokemon just because they exist, except for like a few of them. The really cute ones, I have a soft spot for a lot of the time, but like... Igglybuff. Igglybuff is my favorite baby Pokemon, even though, you know, there's a ton of other baby Pokemon that I think look cooler. Igglybuff is my favorite because of the monster. Because of the monster. 42, yup. Yup, there was some times after that card crew, I don't know, I'm sure you do remember, but you would show up to streams after the Stakataka one, and you just show up saying, your voice was a little loud, just turn down my headphones, like the same sentence. Just as like a shot at luck. Yo! Yo, Kanto, my boy is coming through. Kanto Kairu Raiders are here. Thank you, Kanto, for the raid. This is super awesome. Thank you. Shimoka is here. Thank you. All Things Gaming. Squishy. Mel Donalds. Chocolate Bond says Pog. He was already here. David Larkin. Sleepy. Growl. Oh my gosh. Sir Turbo Duck. Great name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very, very, very much for coming through. I do appreciate it. Scourge, thank you for coming through. Yo! We got a Club Cubo member! A new member has just joined everybody! Squishy is also subscribed. And Sir, I think I already said, no, we got 3 new subs. Sir Turbo Duck. I can't even, I was reading it. I'm a mess. Thank you guys all for coming through. Thank you, Growl, for becoming a member. Let's get some hype in the chat. Our stream is just blowing up right now. Lovely Fire Bouquet, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. This was a hype raid, Kanto. I don't know where Kanto's at, but thank you so much, Kanto. I appreciate it. That was intense. That was intense. Yo, another one. We got Lovely Fire Bouquet coming through and Scourge becoming new subscribers. That was insane, Kanto. That was insane. Thank you guys so much. Members of the Cubo Force are already here. Make sure to check out that boy Kanto if you somehow have not already. That is my boy. Yo, what a raid. Thank you, Kanto. Thank you 1,000 times over. I hope you had a great stream. There it is on the screen. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, that was exciting. That was exciting. Yeah, mid, Carfree. Kanto yourself, because you're also a mod. One of the mods. Can somebody link Kanto for me? I can do it. Caitlin, welcome to the Cubo Force. Thank you for subscribing. Very glad to have you here. Yep, we got our noises. We can get shiny luck right now. That would be intense. That would be intense. Thank you, Kanto. Thank you so much. It's all good, dude. I know that our time frames don't always line up, so you end streaming pretty late in the night. But thank you very much for coming through, my dude. I'm gonna grab your link right now. I'm gonna grab your link right now and let everybody know. Let everybody know how great of a guy you are. But thank you very much, Kanto. I really do appreciate that. That was very unexpected and very exciting. Very exciting. But sleep well. Here is Kanto's link, everybody, if you would like to go show Kanto some love as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was awesome. That was awesome. Sending all the shiny luck. Thank you, Sleepy. Thank you very much for that shiny luck. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. We gotta fix something on your end. I'm cutting out every second. Am I? Is that the same? Is everybody experiencing me cutting out every second? Because if everybody's experiencing me cutting out, I will have to figure out something. But I'm not doing anything different. Everything seems to be normal. What should I do? I don't know what to do, actually. Take your shiny luck as well. Thank you very much. I'm cutting out bad? But it's fine for other people. But Sleepy says, like, it's totally fine, Sleepy? If you guys want to try, you have shiny unluck. Alright, it's normal for most people. It seems to be weird for others. I don't know what's going on with that then. If you guys want to go ahead and try refreshing the stream, maybe that'll help. Maybe the intensity of the raid was just too much. Was just too much for that to handle. I'm gonna save because I accidentally hit save. But I was actually just trying to get some new eggs. Some new eggs. Alright, so it's fine for a lot of other, yeah. So I guess just try to refresh the stream. It's the best advice I can give if I am cutting out for anybody. If that was able to, if that came through clear to you on your end. Pause and unpause to fix it. Thank you for the advice, that boy. That boy got the advice. It's better for you now? Nice. Okay, so it's just like a short hiccup. Don't know what was up. YouTube be weird. YouTube be weird. YouTube was just telling another subscriber that they couldn't even like sub to me, YouTube said, or have notifications on, because YouTube lied and said my content was marked as made for children, but when I went into my settings, it was definitely not marked as made for children. So I don't know what the heck happened there, but hopefully YouTube figures it out. If it's not one thing with YouTube, it's another, as we all know. I'd like to believe they're doing their best, but I haven't talked to them personally, so I'm not gonna give them credit. But I love the platform, and I'm grateful to have YouTube as a platform to hang out and talk with all of you guys, even if sometimes the dudes up top at YouTube got some stuff to work out. And press live when you unpause again. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. If you hit the live button, it keeps you right on track with everybody else's viewing experience. Otherwise, you'll be a little bit behind. Later, lovely fire bouquet. Thank you very much for coming through. I do appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cubo Force. And thank you for the kind words. I hope you have a great rest of your day / night, wherever you may be. And yeah, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. And may you always wear soft silks. Bada-boom. I'm gonna eat some chicken. Have a good day. You're leaving, Carfree? Later, Carfree. Thank you for coming through. I hope you have a great day yourself. And stay rocking in the free world, as Nardwar would say. I don't know if you guys know who Nardwar is, but he is an iconic music interviewer from long ago who still does interviews. I must be close to finding the shiny. YouTube just wants to take me down. YouTube wants to hate on my... They plotting on my downfall, as rappers would say. As paranoid rappers would say. I know so many people that have said that in songs. They plotting on my downfall. They want to see me fail, like something like that. Get more creative. Plotting on the downfall has been said too many times. Later, Sleepy, thank you very much for coming through. Thank you for the shiny luck, and I hope you have a great night / day. And may you always wear soft silks, of course. Can't send you away without the true Cubowack farewell message of may you always wear soft silks. Later, Turbo Duck, thank you very much for coming through. Hope you have a great day as well. And a lovely night, whichever it may be. And thank you guys all very much for coming through. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and a fantastic rest of your week, even. Alright. Alrighty, shinies, come to me. I summon thee to shine in my face. I don't know which one. I think I want Giritina more. I think Giritina would be more of an exciting shiny, personally, just because it is my favorite shiny. It is a legendary. And Palkia and Dialga, the full efforts of those accumulated to this Giratina hunt right now. But Pumpkaboo would just be cool too, just because it's a cool Halloween spooky shiny. But I think Giratina is for sure the hyper one of these two hunts going on right now. And I think most of the chat would agree we'll get more hype over the Giratina than we would the Pumpkaboo. We're gonna get hype either way. Maybe we'll get them at the same time. Maybe we will get the unruly luck of double shiny. Because I know that's happened very, very rarely, but that is, like, seriously one of the rarest shiny hunting occurrences. That is good coffee. Even though it kind of tastes like Captain Crunch, that is good coffee. Oof. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for my next shiny, though. I'll tell you that. Do any of you guys, when do you guys do your shiny hunting? I'm specifically asking those of you who don't stream it, because I only shiny hunt on stream. Partially because sometimes I think about it when I'm just chilling. I'm like, I would love to just hatch some eggs right now, just chill, see if I can get a shiny, perhaps. But I like doing it on stream so that we can all get excited together. If I reacted alone, I'd just be kind of like, oh, that's cool, but there's no one to share this hype with, you know? It's just me being excited. So I like doing it on stream, but for those of you who don't shiny hunt, like, and stream it, do you just shiny hunt with when you're in a stream, or when you're, like, in a voice chat or something, so that you do have somebody to be hyped with, or do you like shiny hunting alone? we've been streaming for almost 3 hours already. Holy smokes. It does not feel like that. It does not feel like that. We started this at 300 eggs. I wanted to do at least 210, which would be 510. We're gonna go to either 500 eggs or 510 eggs. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. Somewhere around 500 eggs is where we're gonna get this stream wrapped up at. So, just fair notice. In streams, you shiny hunt when you're in the chat. Oh, I feel you. I feel you, Drag. Everybody starts somewhere. You know, everybody kinda... I feel like most YouTubers make awkward content before they make good content that they're proud of. Just because, you know, getting into something new like that, starting to be a commentator, per se, you know, isn't always, like, you know, it's not something you just pick up overnight. When I first started streaming and stuff, I didn't have this, charisma. I didn't have this, like, personality behind my words. None of that. It took a while. It took me growing up as just a person, too, and learning how to communicate better in general. And then just, I don't know. I have high energy, and I've gotten much more confident through doing YouTube for so long in my ability to sit here and just talk to people all day long, you know, and, even just talk to people outside of YouTube. YouTube has definitely increased my socializing skills, my ability to communicate and talk with new people. It's nice, you know. YouTube has definitely helped me in a lot of ways. In a lot of fun little ways. 4,000 encounters? 4,000 encounters? Oh, yeah, because you're on a hunt. That was pretty deep in. Wishing you luck, my dude. You're less than 100 encounters from going over odds. I'm hoping you get it before you hit odds or shortly around there, my dude. You got this. Don't lose hope. The long hunts have the biggest payoffs. The biggest rewarding feeling when you finally get it after all the commitment. Man, I love Kanto. That was very nice of him for rating. So many subscribers we got right there. Our numbers just started going. It was just popping off on screen. This person subscribed. Growl became a member. Growl's been here before, though. Growl has been here before, and I really do appreciate that. Watch you get another Shiny Mime Jr. Oh, that would be unfortunate. Another phase, as they call it. I've never had a phase, but I've also never done random encounter shiny hunting yet. So I'm actually kind of excited to do that, because if I get a phase, it'll be like my first phase ever where I get a shiny that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be like, yo, take a look at that, you know, like, that's crazy. But it's the time will come where it's like, yo, I've already gotten this, and I'm gonna end up like you, like, I already got a Shiny Mime Jr. I liked it at the time because I didn't have one yet, but yo, I want this now. I don't want a second Mime Jr., you know, like. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Thank you guys all very much for coming through to the stream today, though. I've been having a great time. You guys are fantastic. Being back in the streaming world has just been very, 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 very fun. Very fun on a multiple level of ways. And I'm glad you guys have come here to join me for the journey. If you guys are enjoying this stream, please make sure to hit that like button. It does help out. And, yeah. And then, as always, I've mentioned this a lot of times today. Just because it's new, I won't always be this persistent with a paid option on my channel. But we do have new membership options. If you click the join button, you could read the details and see if you would be interested in any of that. If not, no worries whatsoever. That's just there for those who do want to support, because I know they are out there. There are people who like doing stuff like that just to support me, and I appreciate it endlessly. So I've added a few things to those tiers that now they get a few nice fun perks as small thank yous. Small tokens of my gratitude and appreciation. Shiny hunting gas. You got a shiny Ghastly on Pokemon Go? That's cool. I feel that though. I went a really long time for shiny Palkia, so I definitely understand the struggle of slow shiny hunts. You'll have a mental breakdown from happiness, the good type of breakdown. Honestly, that's kind of a thing. Having happiness breakdowns is kind of a thing, but I feel like it's a relief breakdown is almost like a better word for it. Cause you know, like that, like those things that make you so happy that you just kind of like you start crying, and it's just like, oh my gosh, thank you, you know. And mostly it's because it's something getting better. Those kinds of happinesses, you know. Yo, Zara has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Zara, for subscribing, and welcome to the Cubo Force. Even though I think you're already here, you're probably just trying to figure out, the notifications. Oh, okay. That's super weird, Zara. That is super duper weird, but I'm glad you got it, fixed. My channel was at one point temporarily marked as for kids, so maybe that made all the difference way, like, back then. Hasn't been like that in a long time, though. Yeah, long shiny hunts, man. Long shiny hunts. Yeah, that's how I was with Palkia. I mean, I didn't really, like, break down because I was so determined for Palkia. I knew. Each one of those 23 streams, I knew it was only a matter of time before the shiny Palkia shined. And when it finally showed up, I was excited. Like, I almost threw my chair, like, but it was mostly just, like, energy output. Like, let's go! Rather than, like, actual surprise, because I knew it was coming. You know, but, like, even Dialga happened so fast, and I was prepared for Dialga to take a long time. I was prepared for Dialga to take a long, long time, and I didn't even see it when it first showed up. I looked over and noticed it was there, and I was like, oh, whoa! And that was the closest with any shiny ever I've gotten to that feeling, because it was so early that it was unexpected. It was so early that it was unexpected that I was going to get the shiny compared to odds, that it was just like, legitimately, I was just stoked, because I was like, yo, Giratina. That's all I was thinking about. Shiny Giratina. No luck yet. No shinies yet, random, but we are making moves. Making big moves. We're gonna do about 25 to 35 more eggs. Almost ran away from your Mime Jr. Oh my gosh, just because it wasn't, Roggenrola, and you're like, oh, not Roggenrola, and they're like, wait! This is a shiny! Faster is 15 resets for a shiny Snorlax. Wow. That's fast. My fastest in terms of encounters was, I think it was Mimikyu, actually. That I got in 23 encounters. SOS. Fastest time-wise was Stakataka, because Stakataka was it was insanely fast. Soft resetting for it. So I got my Stakataka and an incredible 42 encounters in 20 minutes. Like, literally 20 minutes into the stream, I got the shiny Stakataka, so that was my quickest time-wise. My quickest encounter-wise was 23. But I'm waiting, dude. I'm waiting to get, like, an insanely fast shiny. No worries, random gamers. No worries whatsoever. I was just used to pressing run, so... Oh, okay, I see. That's how I always fear that I'm a soft reset over a shiny. I haven't done so yet. But soft resetting over a shiny is definitely my biggest fear in shiny hunting. Because I know, if I'm doing encounters, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna, you know... Once the shiny shows up and I see it, I'm gonna be like, oh, soft resetting is the easiest one for me to be scared of, because it's literally the click of a button. Since I have a rubber band around my bumpers, my triggers, it's literally nothing more than a click of a button to restart my game. And if I just don't pay, like, you know, a slight bit of attention, and I go to click it subconsciously and then I see it, bad news bears. Bad news bears. No, don't feel bad, dude. Never feel bad for not being here. That is definitely not the point of this stream whatsoever. This stream is about when you got the time and the energy, you show up, you hang out, we're gonna be here for you, but when you gotta take time to yourself, we understand. It's what it's all about to be in the Cubo Force, to understand and to have people make the effort to understand you, to be there for each other. And that includes being there for each other even when you can't, you know, even when you gotta take time for yourself. Part of being there for each other is being patient with each other in those times. In those times. Phase twice on Stack Attacker with random encounters? That's crazy. Stack Attacker, I don't know how I got so lucky. My friend Brandon, he was like, what? No way. Because we had Soul Linked Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Or we co-opted. We didn't Soul Link. We co-opted it. And at the end, we were like, yo, let's start shiny hunting Stack Attacker and Blacephalone together. I had Stack Attacker, he had Blacephalone. And I got shiny Stack Attacker like nothing. Like nothing. 42, he went on to 2,000 resets for his Blacephalone. I miss Brandon, man. I haven't talked to Brandon in a while. I don't think he does anything Pokemon related anymore, but I might ask him someday, like, hey, dude, I know you're on your Minecraft grind and what's not, but if you ever want to come back over to the Pokemon side, I would love to have you for a stream. I'm all hunchback mode right now. That's how you know I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm focused. Yo, I can't believe Stream Boss is almost dead. Epix is, like, crazy with that thing. He's always, like, donating to heal himself. But if he doesn't show up soon, he might go. He might go. We also got Shiny Dialga at the end of that stream, which was cool. Do I watch Patters? Not often, but I do enjoy Patters. He always... let me give you my story with Patters specifically. So back in the day, I've been watching the Pokemon community much longer than I've been a member of it in the way I am now, where people, like, I actually had a small audience. And Patters was the guy who just always seemed so unproblematic. He was just like, okay, Patters is cool. Patters is cool. I remember the Patters face reveal, like those days, you know? And he was just always super chill, super unproblematic, altogether. And that's just kind of how I remembered him. I never watched too much of his content, just like his solo. Here and there, I'd watch series. But he was really, like, he kind of slid under my radar in many ways back in the day, just because he was so chill. So chill. And then, eventually, when he started, like, doing co-op projects with Luke and Mo and them again, I started watching some of that. But really, these days, there's not much Pokemon content I watch. I watched, what do I watch? I'll watch streams here and there. That's really what I look for, though, now. Instead of, like, looking for the old content that I used to watch, like in the old days, I kind of just look for whoever's live, like, Primal Dialga. Like, Primal Dialga. He, you know, I rated him yesterday, and then I started watching him for a little bit. He was like, yo, I knew you back in the day. I subscribed, and all of that. You know, so that's kind of just like when it comes to me watching Pokemon these days, I'm watching people like Primal Dialga or the Shiny Shack or Kanto. Kanto's the one that I'll click on before anybody because that's just like the person I know the best that's still in the community. I don't know. Honestly, I'd be looking for it. I've been so out of the loop and I came back and I started looking for it and like Jess hasn't done shiny hunting in a long time. She's just playing Among Us with her followers or subs and stuff like that. It's like, it makes me a little sad, but a part of it is like, I know why. I know why all of this happened. Not only did smaller PokeTubers that were a part of that scene disappear, kind of like me, you know, because I was friends with a lot of people that were, you know, doing Pokemon content at that time. You know, I don't know if people just got... you know, I know so much happened in the Pokemon community that drove a lot of people away. And I think, like, it was just a chain reaction. As more people got driven away, the people that were still here just were kind of like, it's not the same because everybody's gone, you know? But yeah, I'm kind of like, now that it's been some time, I'm back in it. I am back on the platform doing shiny hunting. Like, I don't know, a part of me, like, wants to rebuild, not rebuild, but, like, I want to contribute to the Pokemon community as a whole. more so, like the Pokemon YouTube community again, not just be like, oh, hey, yeah, I play Pokemon, but I'm kind of doing my own thing. I don't know, like, because it's true, I got my own little pocket community, that I hold on to more than anything, more than, like, the grand Pokemon community as a whole, but, you know, I'm just like, oh, they weren't with the goofs and gaffs as much. Not everybody's with the goofy gaffy energy that I'm with, because I'm all about being goofy. I'm all about being goofy on stream. A lot of the times I go on random tangents and rants and I make just noises, you know? It's just kind of who I am. I'm impulsive. I got ADHD. It's what I do. So that stuff, I appreciate that stuff, you know, being goofy with people, even if it's just in the chat. Now, if you were to spam it, like, if you were to say it a lot, like, if you were to, like, seriously every single second you were saying just a bunch of randomness, I'd say something. I'd be like, hey, dude, you're getting a little spammy, but you say it every now and then. It's just goofy, just silly, it's just fun, you know? But yeah, lately I've just been watching, a whole bunch of different people that are streaming when I look for it, and, oh, whoops, I did the wrong counter. I acted as if my Pumpkaboo showing up was a Giritina for some reason. Let's see it. No shinies. Alright, we got... do you guys want to see 10 more eggs or 20 more eggs? Let's take a look. We could do 20 because that finishes this box. We'll do these 20 eggs. We'll finish box 12. Oh, whoops. Alright. Okay. Yeah, but back in the day when I really was into the Pokemon community fully, I watched Shady Penguin. I watched almost every single Shady Penguin video. I was a big time consistent viewer of Game Boy Luke. Game Boy Luke is one I liked a lot just because he seemed chill, he seemed nice, you know. There's somebody who I was a fan of who I'm not gonna name. I'm not gonna name because it breaks my heart that they ended up being who they are, but that's enough said about that. And it's just, you know, a lot changed. A lot of the creators I used to watch aren't around anymore. I was a huge fan of Twit. I was like, I championed for Twit. I would tell everybody, Twit is the most underrated PokeTuber. He is hilarious. And then he stopped doing content and, like, I don't know. It's just so much change that now it's just like, hey, it's me! Like, now I'm just like, sup, come to my stream. We do things my way. It's hard to be involved in a grander community, but I try. Yeah, no, a lot of PokeTubers did, and I kind of get it. What I recommend anybody who was affected, because being a member of the Pokemon community and seeing all of that roll out, even as a viewer, that sucks. That affects us. We're humans, you know, we get affected by these things. So, you know, if anybody was affected and still feeling a little bit, like, in the dark, go find the videos on Sacred's channel that he talks about it, because he is the most open person that's from the inside speaking out, and he doesn't say too much. He says only what he's comfortable saying, and everything he has said, he said for the purpose of calming the viewers down. For having the viewers stop asking about it, stop being worried, stop being concerned. You know, he has put this out there to try to give closure to the fans that are confused and left in the dark. So that's what I recommend. Go to Sacred's channel, check that out. And he also just, it's good watching his perspective. You can also watch Vantage's, Vantage's perspective, his short video on it, Nexus. Because they all explain why things have changed for them personally. They explain their own emotions surrounding this, and it helps you remember these people are humans. these people have lives as well, and, you know, it's just, it's good. It's good to watch that stuff, especially when it sucks that people are like, damn, my PokeTubers are all gone, they're not doing Pokemon anymore. It kind of just gives you some closure knowing why, watching those videos. Made me feel better watching Sacred's videos specifically. It's really good. I'm glad your food came out good, Kyo. I am very glad. Your chicken cutlets, as you said. Yo, can we get to 500 Giritinas? That'd be crazy if we can get 50 more Giritinas this stream. I don't think we will, but I would be stoked. I would be stoked. I gotta upgrade my diet more, Kyo. Send me cooking videos. Send me grocery lists. I eat my eating habits are bad. Most of my food comes out of a microwave and it scares me. It legitimately fills me with fear, but I also am just so bad at learning how to do this stuff on my own. The internet, it's just like, it's so overwhelming when it comes to diet, because there's so much diet information. But luckily, on a brighter side to the dietary talks, my friend, one of my really close friends, his mom is a dietitian. She's a nutritionist, my bad. And she is a sweetheart. I definitely think she would help me out, so yeah. Do I live in Britain? I do not. I live in California on the west coast of America. Very close to Los Angeles, but not in Los Angeles. Yo, what's up, Primal Dialga? That counter isn't exactly on point. That counter goes up in increments of 10s. I don't know how the rounding works, but we did get raided, Primal Dialga, by Kanto Kairu. Things got a little crazy. It was a very exciting raid. A more Caesar salad chicken. Nice. I'm gonna be on Twitch tonight. I can send you recipes if you do want. I mean, honestly, I said that slightly joking, but I know if you did, I still probably wouldn't know what to do with it. I need, like, the hands-on, like, the face-to-face conversations. So that's why I'm thinking my friend's mom, who does nutritionist work, you know? But I do appreciate that very much, that you'd be willing to do that. It means a lot. Means a lot. Who raided again? Kanto? What? Yeah, Kanto Kairu. My boy Kanto came through with the raid. It was very sweet of him. Very, very sweet. I don't watch A-Drive enough to know necessarily. I wouldn't say he seems... I don't think A-Drive's any different lately. I mean, A-Drive's always done slightly... I don't want to say clickbait, but... click appealing content, you know, he makes content on what the title says, but when you look at it from a clickbait standpoint, like something more appealing to get clicked on, he definitely, you know, I feel like he's done that for as long as I can remember, made content that makes you want to click on it, but I don't know, I watched some recent A-Drive content. It didn't seem, I know he hasn't been doing shiny reactions of the week very often lately, but I don't know, I didn't notice anything too crazy different. I hope A-Drive's good. I love A-Drive. A-Drive's like the promised hero at this point, low-key. Hey, what's up, Zara? Welcome back for a little bit. That boy. I understand. I might have to agree with you on that. Nothing beats a country with a McDonald's ice cream machine that never breaks. And, Drag, also, don't necessarily, like, I'm not saying go around and make assumptions like you know what's going on with content creators, but it's okay to be concerned for your favorite content creators and hope that they're doing okay. If they seem a little bit off in a video, it's okay to send them words of support in the description, or in the comments, like, hey, dude, thanks for your content. Just want to let you know I appreciate what you're doing. Like, stuff like that. It means a lot, and a lot of times, content creators, especially like A-Drive, he's got a family to support off his content. When dark times come, when hard times come, they can't necessarily put content aside to deal with it because they need to feed their families, you know? So, it is okay for you to send your favorite content creators a chat or a comment just saying, hey, you know, you seem a little, you seem like you might be a little bit under the weather. Hope you're doing fine, you know, don't assume, don't assume, like, don't be like, oh, you seem like, don't say that you know they're going through a hard time if they haven't said it. Just say, like, hey, I kind of picked up that you seem a little bummed today. Hope you're having a good day. Hope, hope everything's been well. Stuff like that goes a long way. And, it's hard for content creators to come out and say, like, hey, guys, I'm having a hard time right now. Because, they don't want it to affect the content. They don't want to bring any dreary undertones to the stream. They just want to have a good time with you guys. That's what streaming's about. So, it's okay. It's okay. Never had McDonald's ice cream. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Would you ever do a collab of sorts? Random, I don't really do collabs with people. Especially when they ask in the chat, because if I said yes to one person, I'd have to say yes to literally everybody. That's another thing. That's another thing I will recommend to starting out content creators. Do not ask for a collab with an audience. And I'm not saying as an audience, as like, don't ask somebody with an audience for a collab. Don't ask somebody to collaborate in a stream chat, and don't ask them in the comment section. Send them a private message, because when it comes to collaborations and stuff, that's a little bit more on the, that's something that should be remained personal until it starts rolling out, Like, even for me, if I were to do a collab series with somebody I already know, because those are the only people I consider collabs for, like Kanto or Brandon, and that's basically it, because those are the only two people I know on YouTube right now that are active in Pokemon and whatnot, and what I'm doing. If we plan something, we'd plan it behind closed doors so that we can not only surprise people with the content, but it's not like, I don't know, it's just hard, when people ask you in front of everybody, because, like, even if Vinny were to hop in my chat right now and be like, yo, let's do a collab, I would want to say yes, but I'd be like, yo, dude, message me about this. I can't say yes on stream, because there's a lot of people here that would probably also want to do that, and it wouldn't be fair to just say, oh, yeah, to you, while they're all like, oh, but I want it to be that too, You get what I'm saying? No, you're good, dude. You don't even have to apologize. I'm just trying to, for people that are getting into YouTube, I've been on here long enough that I learned these things through experience. It's not like I've been perfect from day one, and I never commented, check out my channel on somebody else's video. I've done it before. Way long ago, not in years, but when I first started, I did it every here and there, so I just try to give advice that I think would help content creators starting off, because I got the experience, I've been through it, and what better way to use that experience than to share it with the future of YouTube. Alright, we got 5 more eggs, and we're gonna wrap it up. It's all good, Kyo. Honestly, that one was just like, I didn't even know how to edit that. When it comes to content that isn't Pokemon, it's so foreign to me now. Like, unless I'm just streaming, it's just like, yeah, we had graphics and stuff, and it would have been fun, but it was just life got in the way. That was like around the time I was stopping streaming, and yeah. Collabing in general is hard. The only person I've ever successfully collabed with is Brandon, Pokestar. And that's because we use the same program, we're on the same page in a lot of ways. But I tried to do a collab with Kanto, and even that was like trying to get the schedule down, trying to be available at the same times to record, and all of that. Like, it was a mess, and me and Kanto get along really well, so collabs are hard. Working together on anything is hard. I'm having a music video, like I've been mentioning here and there, and even that, working with friends to be actors in that, I've gotten into small arguments with them, and it's like, it's rough. Trying to work with people, even if you know them well, can be rough, just because collaborating in any capacity can be a challenge. Who's hyped for Crown Tundra? I'm pretty hyped now that I'm pretty committed to getting them, because I know they're cheaper. Is Dialga getting added with Crown Tundra to these games? Because that's awesome, because then when I get all of these, I'm assuming all 3 of them are getting added to Sword and Shield, and I can transfer all of my shinies forward, which would be exciting. Kyo, right now, I'm not very open to collabs, but I'm down to hear the idea. I just want it to be like, I want to let you know in advance that I'm more than likely going to say no for now. For now. Wouldn't say never on anything. I'm just, barely getting back into the swing of things. I like to be honest. I don't like to make promises that I can't keep. So, but I'm down to hear the idea, because ideas can change my mind. If the idea is solid as heck and I'm loving it, I'm probably gonna be in at some point. Right now, the reason though, I'm just like I'm really just shiny hunting and nothing more, because it's easy to do, and I'm just trying to get this job situation figured out. And as soon as I've done that, as soon as I've figured out the job situation, then I'm gonna be much more like, when I got the time, it's gonna be less time out of the day, but I'm gonna be much more ready to just spend time like on YouTube and focused on it, because my mind isn't. It's weird. Anybody ever have too much time to think about something, and then it becomes harder to think straight about said thing? And when you get a break from it, and you come back to thinking about it, you're like, yo, this makes so much more sense now that it's fresh. Later, Random, thank you very much for coming through, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. We are about to wrap up this stream right now as well. We're going to raid somebody. Right after this final Giritina encounter, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. But thank you very much for coming through, Random. I appreciate it, and may you always wear soft silks. Over odds. Oh, rip. Rip indeed. But it's far down the road. Okay, it's with the music. Okay, cool. Yeah, as long as you and me are on the same page about we don't have a timeline, this is an idea for now to keep in mind for when we may be available for it. As long as we're on the same page with that, super down to talk. Yo, Starlina, thank you for coming through to the live stream. Unfortunately, we are going to go ahead and wrap up right now. We've been streaming for 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 9 seconds, and that is a long stream, my dudes. But I have had a good stream. We had no shiny luck today. But it's okay. We got eggs for next time. We will see where we get with this Giritina and what not. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and explore the YouTubes. I'm going to explore the YouTubes now and find myself some, gosh diggity darn, some raid target. Wanted to support, I offer support anywho. Oh, thank you, Starlina. I appreciate it. How do you get the counters on screen? You're gonna have to look up, like, Reddit guides and stuff, because it's super complicated. It involves a program called Auto Hotkeys and text files, and it's way beyond me being able to explain. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid real quick, if you guys would be down to join us for that. Yo, I kind of want to raid. I don't know. Let me look. There's quite a few people right now. Let's choose. I say we choose. Okay, let's, you guys down to raid somebody with literally 1 viewer? I've never met him. So I don't endorse the content if it is like, yo, no, this is A-Drive. This dude had a A-Drive shiny highlight. Yeah, we're gonna raid him. His reactions are super duper hype. We're gonna raid the Turtwig trainer because his reactions are super duper hype, and I'd like to send you guys off to that. So, what we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen of the stream, thank you all very much for coming through. I love you. You are great. Let me see a hashtag Cubo raid in the chat so you can let me know you're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up my stream with my farewell messages, but let's get some Cubo raids in my chat first before I drop his link. Thank you guys all very much for coming out to today's stream. It was a blast. It was a ton of fun. Once again, I will remind you that we have new membership tiers that you can check out on my channel if you are interested in becoming a member for cheaper than ever of Club Cubo. But hit that like button if you enjoyed this stream. We're gonna get out of here. We got some people ready for that raid. We're gonna go raid the Turtwig trainer. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I love you, and may you always wear soft silks. Let's get this raid. Peace.